Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Value Investing Bootcamp International. This is Pauline, and I can see that many of you have typed in the chat for to say hi. Right? Okay, great. Okay, so if you want to put in the chat and want others to see your whatever that you have said, okay, you can put in to all panelists and attendees. All right, but if you just want to ask questions in the chat, like for example, some of you are asking for like the promo code that you didn't receive, which you should have, okay, in your email, just go and check by your email, go and search for it, okay, because nowadays we've got tons and tons of emails. So it should be there, because if you receive this link, definitely your email is correct and you should be receiving the email regarding the promo code, okay? But if for whatever reason you still didn't have, then you say, oh, okay, you want to know what is your code, just send in the chat. I see that some of you have actually put into the promo code, and after that send to our panelists. Don't need to send to everyone, okay? That one, our panelists will be answering you. All right. So once again, good evening to everyone, and a warm welcome for you to come for this 5 days. In fact, it's not just a 5 days, I would say it's like going to be a 3 months to a lifelong training, okay? Yeah, because until today, after 10 years of investing, I'm still learning every day, yeah, about investment. And really, over the years, after I have attended, of course, the first was this VIB. That time wasn't online, That time was actually the face-to-face training. So it's only during COVID we started to do it really online. Some of our graduates here, who are the moderators tonight to support you, they actually attended our classes, you know, when we do face-to-face. So apart from me, okay, apart from me, you should see that there are other moderators such as Andrew, Mingyao, Kai Qi, Zixuan, Wilson, Dave, and they are all our graduates who have great experiences when it comes to investing. So they are here apart from me answering your questions, okay? They'll be here to answer your questions as well, yeah? All right? Now, Jacqueline is saying you didn't catch my name. My name is Pauline, yeah. Okay, so just like to maybe do a check with everyone who are in this room, okay? Because I believe we're still waiting for some people to come on board, okay? Because now it's 7:30. So most people will come in around 7:30 to 7:35. Now finding probably their Zoom link right now. Okay, so give them some time, right? So while waiting for them to come on board, those who can hear me loud and clear, just type in a 1 over there so that I see who are in this room right now. Type in a 1. Yeah, hi, thank you everyone. Yeah. Okay, I see Edmund, Kelvin, David, Wenlong, Eunice, hi, Joeen, hello, Charlie, Tricia, Quack, Quack Hot Chai, and Jaron, Clara, hi, and Li Ping, hello, Dexter, Catherine, Clement, Wan Marcus, Chang, Brian, hello, Thomas, and Darren, Gina, Junwei, nice to meet you, Shi, Ma, yeah, I mean, a few of the names are quite familiar because you're just signed up over the past weekend, Okay, Wing Chi, Jacqueline, Paige, Mohammed, Yixuan, Peter, Shiying, Li, Max, Charmaine, Tiffany, Wendy, Tai Zhe, right, if I pronounce correctly, Kelvin, Justin, hi. Hey Jess, hello. Jocelyn, Lina, Song Kim, Dorothy, Pei Jing, Sabrina, Chun Huat, hello, thanks for joining. Ruth, Kester, Crystal, Andy, Tick Lee, Anthony Che, thank you for joining. Henry, oh, your name is quite special in the spelling, Henry. Canon, Amelia, Jia De, Qi Yang, Eileen, Diam, Jia Hao, Peter, Mei Ling. There are 2 Mei Ling over here. Okay, hi. Thank you for joining. Okay, so yeah, Vicky, Susila, Ting, Kumar, Kelvin, Ryan, Alan. I think we have two islands. Ryan over here. Okay, so Dorothy, Shah, thank you very much for joining us today. And it's a great evening, although it's finally like it rained. It's not as hot as during the last weekend of the National Day long holiday. All right, so I want to say that today is still a hot day to me. Okay, even though it rained for a while. Yeah. So I can see that some of you have just typed into the panelists to ask for your promo code. If you really didn't get your promo code, just ask them right now, okay? First, of course, check your email first, all right? If you really check your email, check your junk mail, really didn't receive, just type into our panelists. Don't need to send to everyone, okay? Because we don't want to send to everyone your promo code. The promo code is unique. All right, yeah, it's for that one person. So you just send it to the panelists and say, I didn't receive my promo code. They will check in your name and they will send it to you privately. All right. And for those who have watched the video and put in your promo code, that's great. For those who have not, don't worry. Later on, okay, you just stay back for a while. I will run through with you how to key in your promo code again. Okay. Yeah. So, all right, Alan actually asked these questions. The credit details need to be entered, yes. Will we be charged after 90 days? Yes. Okay, so if you do not want, later on I will share with you, you would have read these terms and conditions that says, if you don't want it, all right, just click down there, ask it not to auto-renew for you. Okay, yes. Actually, there is a part that you can choose not to auto-renew after 90 days. All right, you need to click that button. If not, then if you want to cancel, you have to send an email to hello@VF. It's all inside there, the instructions. Okay, it's very clear. All right. Yeah, everything is all very clear. Once you key in, you see, you read everything down, it's all there. All right. It's not rocket. It's not those terms and conditions where it's a lot. No. It's just 4-liners. So you should be able to read it. Okay. All right. Yes, Calvin actually says we need to send an email at least 3 days prior to expiry date. Yeah. All right. So this is the thing. Okay. Right. So I'm going to start soon because now it's 7:35. All right. And before I start, let me just run through with you how to use a Zoom. I think Zoom should be you should be quite familiar already lah, huh? Because the fact that now we are in COVID situation with a circuit breaker, many of us actually use Zoom. Okay. Yes. So all right. Yes, Paige, you'll be muted as default. Yeah, because we have quite a number of participants. So that's why the chat is on. Then our moderators will be there to answer your questions. Okay, if not later on, just 10 people started talking, I cannot control the crowd already. Yeah. Okay, so this will be a session where we have to mute every one of you, but you can still talk. How? You type in. Once you type in, we can read what you say and we will straight away reply to you. So that's what the chat is for, right? So that everybody will not be disturbed, because sometimes there might be certain very outspoken people in certain classes. Okay, normally only that 10%, but the 10% can speak a lot sometimes, right? Okay, so that's why I mentioned that today I believe many of you know how to use Zoom, but I won't assume. Okay, so I will still share with you how to use the Zoom and how this session will be conducted. Okay, now first of all is this chat. What is a chat? A chat is for you to really interact with me, okay, with the trainers. All right, and you should see below there's this thing called a Q&A. Now, what is the difference between a chat and a Q&A? By right, a Q&A is the one that you should be answering questions. I mean, you should be asking questions. Sorry, not answering, asking questions. All right. So please don't type in your questions later on as I move on. You will have questions, definitely one. Okay, I'm going to expect questions. So don't type it inside your chat, because the moment you type in the chat, you can see that everybody blah, 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 blah. So it will just run, okay? Once it just run in the chat, I can't see your questions. The moderators cannot see your questions, right? So if you have a question, type it inside the Q&A. the Zoom has a very good system. All right. So when you type it in the questions inside, we will make sure that we monitor it. Only when it's answered, then we dismiss it. Okay, so we want to make sure that we answer your questions and not leave you hanging there. Okay, but the chat is for us to, let's say, oh, I have certain interaction with you. Hey, hi, if you all can hear, like put a one, you know, if you all have then ask what. Okay, or some of you maybe have a certain things that you mentioned. Then the friends want to contribute. Okay, Cocky actually put testing, so I ask my questions here. Yes. Okay, so I answered already. Cocky. Thank you. You are testing. And everybody no need to test, don't everybody test. Okay, yes. All right. Oh, Elaine is saying your friend have issue to log in by clicking the link. So ask your friend, wait, are you using the same link? Your friend should sign up separate. If your friend is using your own link, okay, no two person can sign up the same link. So cannot click one. All right. If she has actually signed up for the course as well, so what she has to do is, if she cannot click, copy and paste. Okay, copy and paste. All right. All right. Okay, good. I'm going to start. Right. So if you have the questions, for example, the promo code or some of the technical issues that you face, type in the Q&A so that our moderators can be there to assist you. We might even call you. Okay, because we have your name. Your name is over there. Like for example, Cocky state something, and then King Seng said, "Is this today course? I have problem logging in." Wait. King Seng, how do you manage to ask the question? You're already inside. Is this today's course? How you manage to ask questions when you are not in the course? Okay. Right. Okay. So later on, we will actually go through in terms of today's content. Okay. Yep. So don't put in the chat if you have really questions. Okay. So hard to log in. This is the first time I heard like Jocelyn. Zoom is actually one of the easiest system already. You just click, then you put in the name and you just come in already. Okay, a lot of people in the world are actually using, people in the different organizations. In fact, most organizations are using Zoom for meeting right now. It is actually one of the easiest, Okay, anyone agree with me? Right, many, the system stay wrong passcode, then bo bian You're keying correctly, can or not? Okay, can. Wait. I'm going to start. I'm going to show you the slides. So the slides the notes has also been sent to you. Okay. Yeah. So what you can do is this. Get ready with tool system. All right. Everybody pay attention. Get ready with tool system. All right. Because why today we will have practice session in using the VIC. All right. So don't just use because I know many of you not relying too much on your phone. So you probably are watching Zoom on the phone. And after that, you want to use VIC on the phone, everything on one system. Wow, jing jialat leh. And then your notes also in the phone. Okay, it's a bit small So if you can use at least two systems, okay, two devices, maybe a laptop with a phone or an iPad with a laptop. Or if your laptop is PC is big enough, you can do two screens, that's great. Okay, because some of you, maybe you do two screens. For example, one watching the Zoom, the other one you on the slides, right? Actually, you did not need to switch on the slides one because I will show you the slides. Okay, so all you need to do is just prepare maybe a separate notebook if you don't want to print out the notes. Okay, because some of you don't need to print out. Find that you don't need to print out the notes. All you need to do is, if you're tech savvy, actually you can use your iPad. Download the, nowadays if you have an iPad, you download the notes, you can actually write in there. Later I will show you. I actually write a lot of things on iPad one using soft copy. Okay. If not, then say no. I'm the type. I'm the old school. Okay, never mind. Old school one. Get your notebook, writing materials, and you write down your notes. That's the simplest that you can get, right? And then watching me on your PC or laptop, okay, or iPad. Yeah. All right. So I am now going to do a share screen whereby you will be seeing my slides. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to share my desktop. Okay. Oops. What happened to my slides? Yeah, I'm going to show you. This is the day one slides. All right. So everybody, can you see my slides? If you can see, just raise up your hand. Do you see there's a raise hand? Bar? Ah, very good. So everybody know how to raise hand. Good. Okay. So you see, sometimes I will ask you to raise hand. Yeah. All right. So now you can put down your hand. So once again, for those who just come in, thank you for joining us for the V Bootcamp International. Very excited to have every one of you here. And I can see some questions coming in. Don't worry. While you are asking questions, it seems like Pauline may not be answering, but our moderators are actually answering. So together with me today, there's also Andrew, Dave, Kai Chi, Zixuan, Wilson, and many others. Okay, I mean, yeah, also, all right? So your questions will be answered, but let's move into the content, okay? Because we are going to have something very excited. Of course, today is the first day, huh? All right, first day, so don't expect, wow, I'm going to talk about stocks already, huh? Not so fast, okay? Yeah, right. So it's always the case, the gradient, you know, will be like sudden, maybe not so steep. Then after second, third day, wow, speed up, fourth day, fifth day, huh? Okay, so today a bit slow first, huh? Okay, and of course, I want to show you this quote that risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. This is by Warren Buffett. That's a reason why I keep emphasizing that knowledge is really important. And we are not only going to just give you the knowledge, how to start, how to sell, how to buy, how to sell, you know, how to create a portfolio. This program is suitable for new people, okay? It's also suitable for seasoned investor. You'll be surprised. Actually, a lot of times I realize even the seasoned investors find a lot of, they gain a lot of things even in this just 5 days. Not to say that, of course, the follow-up sessions and so on. We have a lot of follow-up sessions for you. So later on, you will realize that. Now, a little bit of an introduction about myself. Any one of you first time seeing me? Any one of you first time seeing? Raise up your hands, please, if you are first time seeing me. Oh, okay, okay. Jacqueline, Frankie, Winston, Lillian, James, Cher. All right. Dion. Okay, so seems like quite a number of you, this is the first time that you are seeing me. I know many of you have come for my preview before. So bear with me for a while because we still have people who are new, who attended Alex session, okay, and then come over for this program. So today, this 5 days program, I will be one of the master trainers together with another trainer who's called Eric. Okay, so Eric will be here tomorrow to touch on more the number stuff. Okay, so tomorrow Eric will introduce himself. So let me introduce myself first for today, okay? Currently, I'm the Executive Director of V College, and I was one of the graduates as well. So similarly like you, I used to be a noob also. I know many of you are saying, oh, I'm also a noob. I never even have brokerage account. My brokerage account not open yet. I was like many of you, you know, when I attended the program. I didn't even have a brokerage account. I don't have a CDP account. Okay, yeah, I have not even bought a stock before. How many of you are like me? Raise up your hands. Like, of course, at that point of time. Oh, so you are Thomas, Julia, okay, Kimberly, so you are the new people lah. Okay, okay. All right, so thank you, taking the courage to come. Yeah, there must be courage to come for the program one. I also took a lot of courage to come, like you know, to invest cost fee and then to touch into an area which I've not known at all, okay? Because nobody in my family buys stocks before. Not my dad, not my parents, not my sister, brother, nobody. Okay, so my husband or my husband's family, nobody, right? So that is where, why is it that I start to do this thing on investing is because I lost a 40% in my unit trust after I had my first kid. That time I was working as a public servant. And I know after 10 years, I lost money. I cannot do the same thing anymore. So that's why I went to source around and had a chance to meet up with the founders of this company 10 years ago. And of course, I'm very fortunate I get to meet up with them and get to know this program really 10 years ago. Okay, my regret is that I should have known them even earlier lah. Okay, why? Because I attended batch 8. All right, now this program is slightly special. Last time we never conduct an online program. You see, last time is like you know, the face-to-face program, yeah. Okay, so I must tell you this is the best investment I've made because I started to collect passive income. Many of you have seen like Alex as well, right? We have more than 50,000 graduates, and you know, after I attended the program, of course, my regret is I should have come when Alex, as young as Alex. Many of you might not have seen Alex. Alex is also one of our trainers, but he came for the program when he was an undergraduate at 22 years old. So, and today he's not even 30 years old and he has made like, you know, I tell you, 6 to 7 digits. He's a Malaysian some more. Okay, of course in Malaysian amount is he hit that million already. Okay, so that is where you can see over here that if you start to actually do investing, it can make such a big difference to your life. And this is your start for those who have not started, okay, your financial freedom journey, and starting from today on the 12th of August. And for those who have started your journey long time ago, some seasoned investors, today will be the start for you to make even more money. Okay, this is the journey that we are in. Of course, after 10 years, I'm financially free with a 5 to 6 digits in terms of every year. This every year figure. Okay, every year figure. And today, as you can see, it's a 6 figure. And you know, you all can write it down. In Singapore, all these dividends tax-free one. Okay, so since we are in the course, all right, you can write it down. The only tax that you need to pay is US dividends. Okay, 30% tax, 30% tax. And don't need to worry about the tax, because what will happen is once you buy the stock, let's say like you have $100 dividends, okay, they will give you $70. They will net off first, then give you $70. So you don't need to worry about all this, about the tax and everything. Okay, you don't need to file, you know, etc. Apart from dividends tax from the US stocks, the rest of the countries as Singaporeans, okay, we don't need to pay tax. Okay, Singaporeans, we don't need to pay tax. We don't need to pay, let's say your US stocks, let's say you buy Facebook, you bought at $20. Let's say you put in $2,000. Today, you sold it, let's say at, now it's about $250. So you take back, let's say 25K. All your capital appreciation, no need to pay tax one. All right, not even to the US government. So that's the beauty of being a Singaporean, right? Okay. For the rest of you, suck blood not really suck blood but you know, it's like at least they earn something the government got to take tax But already we are very fortunate, I must say, okay, being like Singaporeans. For those who are other nationality, I can't give you the answers for all nationality because I've not done research for all nationality. So let's say you are from other nationality, please check out on your own cam, Google it and so on. Every nationality has its own tax system and it's always changing. So I cannot be memorizing all, sorry about that. But definitely Singapore and Malaysian, okay, most of this no need to pay tax apart from the US dividends. Okay, yeah. From John is actually asking SPR, that means Singapore PR need to pay tax, not in Singapore. Okay, if you buy Singapore stocks, you don't need to pay the Singapore government. Good, right? Okay, but let's say you are from, I don't know which country you are from. Let's say you are from Hong Kong, then please go with your tax system over there. Okay, because I don't know each of your nationality, you know. All right, and in 10 years time, I'm financially free. Today my portfolio is about $2 million, and 1.5 years after I learned about value investing, I quit my job. Yes, and join CAM and join this company. In fact, first year I went without pay. Okay, because they can't really pay me that kind of salary. Then I said, you know what? I need a company to survive. Right? Company has to survive. Company must survive first because it's doing a good deed in teaching people how to invest. All right, I want the company to survive. All right, so that's why I said first year no need to pay me first. And even after that, when they start to pay me, it is really at the like 1K, 2K, those kind one. All right, because the company has to grow. Okay, initially then of course right now our company is already a listed company and 5 different offices in 29 different cities. I mean, we do have different partners like India, Vietnam, Thailand who promote these programs for us in their own language because we can't speak. Okay, so this thing, all right, a disclaimer, very important. We believe in education, and whatever stocks that we mention over here do not constitute any form of a recommendation to buy or to sell. However, if we show you the stock, after that you see the numbers, you will know why we buy okay, yeah. So after learning this, okay, Jason asked me, how much did you invest in total? I can't really tell you how much I invest in total. As you move along, you also won't know one. Why? Because who will on earth go and keep track on? Right. Of course, after I lost my 40K inside the unit trust, my initial was I started with 50K. Okay, because I mean, you minus off my 40K, I'm left with only 50 over K, right? So that was how I actually started. And of course, then after I started, stocks make money, you know, on all the dividend checks I collected, and then some bonus I collected. then I invest ma. So where on earth to say, oh, calculate what capital, how much capital? Don't need to bother, this kind, all right? But as you move along, you keep on reinvesting, okay? You will see the results come in, all right? Yeah. Okay, I need an accountant, no need, I'm not so complicated, right? So Miley actually asked, do I invest in Forex? The answer is no. So too complicated, I don't know, all right? So later on, as you move along, you will know why we like to invest in stocks, okay? Now, how you get the most out of the VIB International? First is, as I just now mentioned, prepare 2 devices, okay? If not, later on, make sure, for those who have not gotten your VApp registered means must have an email, the password and the username, okay? You must have your username and password, at least. Today, you will not be analyzing stocks first, okay? Today, we'll do something else, right? At least have your username and password. If you have not gotten it, do it now, okay? Don't after that, I won't wait for you, all right? Because we have already told you in the video to do it beforehand. I mean, it's not that difficult, getting put in your email address and put in a password only, okay? That will take about at most 1 minute to do this, yeah? All right, so better do it right now, yeah? Okay, and print out the notes before you the course start. The notes will be given to you the day before, like today's session. Okay, later on, let's say some of the things you don't understand or things like that. Tomorrow, you will receive the video. Okay, tomorrow afternoon, don't expect tomorrow morning 7 a.m. because today we will end at around 10 plus. My team member also need to sleep So by the time they download, and then after they upload, and then they send email to you, please expect like tomorrow afternoon, can? So tomorrow afternoon, you'll get your notes plus today's video, can? All right, and oh, Curly said you didn't receive your notes, never mind. We will contact you, Andrew will contact you directly. Go and check out your email, it should be in your email. All right, sometimes if you get this link, you should get the notes. You go and check out. Okay, did you read, below, right? Yes. All right, you get this Zoom link, you should be getting your notes, All right. Okay, then the other one is have your writing materials ready and there's no toilet break. Okay, if you want to go toilet, go it right now. Go right now, quickly, right? There's no toilet break, 2 to 2.5 hour session. Okay, yeah, 2 to 2.5 hour session. Maybe on Saturday, Sunday, be prepared. Write it down right now. We will start at 10 o'clock. Saturday, Sunday, instead of 11 a.m., we will start at 10 o'clock. Okay? Yeah. And then we might end at about 1 o'clock. Why? Because once you know how to value stocks, you will ask a lot of questions about stocks one. And then we want to answer the question, right? Then we don't want to rush it, So what we do is, based on the experience, we realize we can start at 10 o'clock. Then after we extend 1 hour before, 1 hour after lah. All right, then you can analyze more companies, more stocks, and things like that. Correct, right? Good, and after that, then 1 o'clock, maybe you can go for your lunch. Okay, because I think that's quite a good timing. Okay, can just prepare that, all right? But that one, 4 hours, we will give toilet break, don't worry, that one. 2 to 2.5 hours normally we don't. Okay, now, house rules. First, participate 100%, okay? And this is not a stock tips giving workshop. I know many of you have stocks in your hand, and then you want to know those who lost a lot of money. SIA job leh, I bought at $12 leh, then now only $3. What to do this kind of things okay? So we will teach you on the 5th day. All right, don't ask now. Okay, bit by bit we will teach you, and then this kind of things we will teach how to clear up your portfolio on the 5th day. Okay, yeah. So we would have, you can ask questions. Okay, I think some of you have actually started to ask questions. Questions put in Q&A. Don't put in the chat. Chat is like, chat chatting, 闲聊, sometimes I will answer, sometimes I won't answer one. Okay, but the Q&A definitely we will answer when it's inside, because that's the proper way of asking questions, right? And normally the last 30-45 minutes we leave for Q&A session. So it's up to you whether you want to stay throughout. Okay, because some of the people, you are worried. Oh, I'm a very fast learner leh. Good but someone said, oh, but I'm not that fast I need to ask more questions. Then you stay behind, we will answer those questions. Can? Okay, so leave it at 30 minutes to the last 45 minutes. The next thing is this, please don't ask. I know by tomorrow we will ask analyze stocks. From tomorrow onwards, you start to analyze stocks already, bit by bit. Then you ask, oh, what do you think of SIA? What do you think of DBS? What do you think of Singtel? What do you think of Disney? Okay, we will not answer such questions. Okay, yeah, then say, how? Why not? It's because in this course, we are here to teach you how to analyze. After you have gone through the process, you will realize analyzing one stock start from the business model, then we talk about the management, then we talk about the numbers, which we will teach you about the what we call the PIEC, that means the profitability, the inflow of cash. Tomorrow you will learn all this. Then plus the risk, how you assess the risk, plus the valuation, how do you calculate the valuation and things like that. Wow, by the time we analyze the whole stock, half an hour, I don't need to teach anything else. Right? So be specific, okay? So during the certain time, you ask the certain question that's specific, okay? Like for example, you want, instead of asking ABC, you will be taught how to analyze ABC stock. Then you ask, oh, ABC stock, today we learn about this thing called the growth rate. But the growth rate over the years has been slowing down. Is it a cause for concern? See, then we will be able to answer. You're asking specifically on the growth rate. Then we answer on the growth rate. Straight away, you can give an answer. Oh yeah, look at the business model. Really, you have to do a form of a monitoring, okay? Because lately they might be impacted short term, okay? But long term impact, we don't think it will be affected. Okay, it's just because of the COVID, the business maybe for this half a year, 1 year will be affected and things like that. All right, so we are very precise, okay, to help you to answer your queries. Then everybody can learn at the same time. Can everybody, if you're okay, give me a hands up. All right, okay, yes. Sorry, these kind of things must at least let everyone know lah. Then the 5 days you all will like, ooh, be very smooth already. Okay, yes. So of course, to start off with the program, it's very important that this program, you benefit from it. Not me. I've benefited a lot already. You see, I've got 2 million. I didn't expect myself to be millionaire, frankly speaking. I thought when I come for the course, is to make back my 40K, right? So I never thought that I can become a millionaire, that kind of stuff. So of course, the important people today, it's not about me. It's not about the moderators. It's about you, all right? So you invested in the program, you need to get the most out of this program, okay? So I'm going to give you some time. Take a sheet of paper, clean sheet of paper, or your notebook, okay, whichever places, or sometimes some of you very tech savvy, you use iPad, also can, all right? It's your own notes. Write down these 3 questions, okay? Answer these 3 questions on your own, all right? First question is, why are you here in the Value Investing Bootcamp International? Okay, yeah, VIB, this is called VIB International. Okay, why are you here? It's very important to know why you are here today. All right, and what would you like to get out from this experience? It's not just the 5 days. I will say this is like a lifelong journey. Well, or if you want to stay just 5 days, can just put 5 days, 3 months. What would you like to get from this experience? And what are the barriers to your investment success? What is stopping you from achieving what you want to achieve? What is it? Write them down. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 minutes to think through these questions, and I will play some music. Once the music stops, okay, we will end this segment. All right, so and the music starts now. Okay, now why are you here in the Value Investing Bootcamp International? Why did you make the commitment to come? Many of us are here, probably we know the importance of investing, and we know the importance to learn. We do not want to lose our hard-earned money away. That's why we are here today, to start on the right footing. Some of you may be here because, like me, you have lost some money in your investment, and you want to make it back based on your hard-earned savings. So you are here to learn how to make back the money that you have lost and even make more. Some of you are probably here because you know you can just rely on your job. Passive income is important. You want to generate a second source of income or even a third source of income so that you can snowball your money, compound your money, beat inflation. And some of you are here because you have seen how other people have lost money in investing. You know that's not the right way to go to. So learning from them that you know you should not be doing what they are doing, you You come here to learn from a community. Maybe some of you are doing well in your investment, but you are stuck. You are hitting your limit. So I am here today to join a community, to hone your skills, to get better at investing and snowball even faster. So write down what are the reasons you are here. And the next question would be, what would you like to get from this experience? Is it about finding stocks to invest? Is it about knowing how to clear those stocks that has been losing money? Is it about finding a system? Is it about making friends, having a network? Because some of you might have been doing investing on your own. It's too tiring to just find stocks on your own. You are here to see how the community can give you more stock ideas so that you can expedite your financial freedom journey. So write them down. What would you like to get from this experience? And of course, the third question, what is stopping you from your investment success? Some of you have invested before. Why is it that Pauline is having the success and you are not? What is stopping you? Is it about the knowledge? Is it about people around not supportive? Is it about maybe even limited capital or limited time? So write it down yourself. Or is it about discipline? Write down yourself. Acknowledge it. Alright, acknowledge the barriers. Because once you are able to overcome your barriers, you will be able to see the results that's coming in your investment. So take the next 1 minute to finish up your sentences. Okay, I've seen that many of you have put out that, okay, let's go. Some of you quite impatient, huh? All right, good. So I believe many of you have written down why you are here and what would you like to get out from this 5 days experience, okay? So this is where you will anchor yourself in this investment journey. And I will share with you these 3 questions once you have answered them well. It is going to help you and anchor yourself to focus, okay, in this investment journey. Because I will tell you, this is not just a 1-day thing. It's not a 5 days thing. It's not even a 3 months thing, all right? I've done it for 10 years. Ken and Clive, the founders of this company, have done it for 20 years. And we are still doing it. Why? Because investing, as I mentioned to you, is a lifelong journey, all right? It's a lifelong journey that you continue. And sometimes you might have certain setback. You might hit a wall, just like anything. And that is where you look back and then you say, you know what? I cannot be lazy anymore. Okay, I must continue to move on. Because really, I mean, investing is this, you know, even our community, our coaching can give you the best stocks in the world. But at the end of the day, who is the one buying? You are the one, right? And at the end of the day, if you choose, like, you know, I mean, I've got some graduates after that, after coming for the class, they choose not to do anything. There's nothing I can do, you know. Okay, so this is where when you look at it and say, you know what, I have to go and do it again. You know, my brother actually came, and after coming for the class, he was so busy with work that he actually didn't do it for 2 years. After 2 years, just before the COVID, he's like having a wake-up call because he worked in this place called Resort World. You know why already, right? So he suddenly have a wake-up call, cannot like that anymore. So he actually graduated 2 years ago and then come back and review again. All right, and start the journey. And today he's very happy because he started to collect a lot of passive income. Yeah, so this is where I can share with you. It's a journey. And this journey, you need to continue on making sure that you have this, all right? And this is what we are going to cover in the next 5 days to ensure that your journey, okay, will start from these 5 days onwards. First, today what we are going to focus on is we're going to focus on this thing called money management. I mean, in order to invest, you must have money, right? And some of you will be saying, oh yeah, Pauline, I don't have, you know, the huge capital like you, 50K leh. I only got 5K leh. So how I can become millionaire? Then my next question is this, who say cannot? When Alex, you know, or even Eric, when they come for the class, Eric at least better. Eric when he tomorrow you will meet him, one of our trainers. When he came, he has started work. But Alex, when he came, he was still a student, you know, really an undergraduate student. He doesn't have income yet. He was actually supposed to graduate the following year. Then after he went to Deloitte to work and start to have the income. But he still learned first. Okay, and today, because he started great, you know, he started the correct way. You see, today he has no issues with having, like, I can tell you, 5 digits of passive income before 30 years old. Okay, yeah. So this is the difference that one can make to yourself. Now, the other one is identify companies. Tomorrow we'll learn using the star chart. How do you identify companies? What are the numbers we look at? Okay, so I know some of you are not very number savvy. Don't worry. The beautiful thing about our program is this. You can watch unlimited times. Okay. And then third day, we will identify the mode. That means, why is it certain companies always make money one? Like Facebook. Oh, why is it their share price keep going up, always make money? There is a reason. All right. Not because timing issue or whatever. No. There is a reason. They have this thing called the mode. We will share with you how to identify the mode, how to find companies with what we call the bottleneck. That means confirm they will be then making money one. All right. And also to identify the potential risks of companies. All companies have risks, okay? Yeah, there is no company that has no risk one. All companies have got risk. You just need to identify what kind of risk. Then you make sure you acknowledge them and be aware of them, okay? And of course, the fourth day is everybody love, which is the valuation. Which company is undervalued, how to calculate the stocks that you have right now is undervalued or overvalued, things like that, right? We will share with you the methods to do so. And the beautiful thing now is with the V app, you know, the calculation, everything is so much easier. Yes, I will tell you. You know, my time when I attend the class, wow, it was in using calculator, paper, and pencil. Yeah, that's how we calculate. And then we download the annual report, go and find numbers one. Yeah, because that time got no app in 2010. Then after we improved, got Excel spreadsheet. But even Excel spreadsheet, I also need to key in figures. And sometimes we key in the wrong figures. Okay, so of course some very savvy one will know how to do, you know, the coding for Excel lah. But frankly speaking 99% of us don't know how to do coding in Excel to pull figures and so on. I'm not IT trained. My background is public servant, is in my degree is hospitality and tourism. Okay, so I know nothing about this. So now with the app, it's so much easier. Okay, you can actually know how to read them and get the numbers from there. Okay, and it's all the numbers from the exchanges. All right. And the other one, of course, fifth day, nightmare. Darren, don't worry, there's no nightmare one. Yeah, after you find stocks to invest, you get the money, no more nightmare already. So fifth day, how to get investment ideas. I will show you. And then now, because you know the criteria already, so on the fifth day, I will show you, okay, where do you click, ding, in 2 seconds, the stocks will come up. Okay, and then build your watch list. Not all stocks that we mentioned can buy right now because stock market go up and down, okay? So we will give you the 25 watch list, all right, on the fifth day, and then you can jot down which are the ones, then which are the ones you want to take action, which are the ones, you don't need to buy all 25 lah, okay, unless you are damn rich, okay? Yeah, and of course, how to sell your shares. That is very important, okay? Now, for those who have your portfolio that is very goya one, I know. I've seen many, really, a lot of auntie, uncle, they come and show me they're all SGX 3 pieces of paper one, and I shake my head. And I will share with you how to clear them, okay? I will show you how to clear them during the fifth day, okay? Yeah, right. And that is where what we are going to learn in the 5 days. And then, of course, every week, Tuesday, you will have your coaching session. Yesterday, the topic that we touched on yesterday was Tuesday night, okay? So we have the coaching session without fear one, so no need to ask whether it's going on. Now everything online, unless, I know even earthquake, I think we can do it, but Singapore got no earthquake, right? So it is online. All right, so definitely it will be on for our coaching. No need to ask us. On the fifth day, I will tell you where to go in the V app. You all will get access to it and click on the link. Then you all can come over for the coaching session. Yesterday, we are talking about tech companies, okay? Because the past few days, the tech stocks, phew, so we are very happy, okay? So you hear, every time you hear about value investors in our community, oh, when the share price drop, we are very happy, right? That means we can scoop up more, okay? Michelle is asking where you can find the online coaching link. Akan datang lah. I say on the 5th day, I tell you lah. Okay, don't worry. On the 5th day, it's a Sunday. Then Tuesday, you'll come, all right? Okay, now focus on the class, okay? Okay, first thing, of course, I want to share with you would be what is the stock market about, right? Because a lot of people couldn't really think that the stock market is very complicated. It's not, all right? It's not. It is complicated because a lot of people don't know what they are doing. Okay, what do I mean by that? If you can see, the stock market is a place where investors just buy and sell shares. Okay, that's all. That's why it's called a market. Any one of you been to the wet market? Been, right? If not, then tomorrow you go, can or not? Okay, tomorrow morning, then you go to the wet market. How the wet market is like? Wet market is where you buy vegetables, you buy fish, right? Then you ask the vegetables, like, hey, today 这个怎么卖? You know, that kind. That means how much is the vegetable? Correct or not? And then the person will tell you, oh, today this kangkong $1. Oh, wow, today so cheap. Then I say, yeah, lor, because today a lot of kangkong, right? Because the harvest is very good, so a lot of kangkong. Then the next day you go to the market. They say, hey, auntie, how much is this kangkong? Then say $10. They say, oh, how come today $10? They say, sorry lah, it has been raining in Malaysia, flooded. Then somehow with the CB, the car lorry cannot come. So no kangkong, only left with this few. So you can see if the kangkong now $10, okay? Kangkong bloom, no more kangkong bloom already, Najib gone already, okay? Yeah, so that's how it's like, okay? So that's why I use kangkong as just an analogy. So this is what the stock market is. So that's why you see sometimes the stock market, the prices go up and down, but it has nothing to do with the business one. A lot of times the share price go up and down. It's just like a supply and a demand, okay? So that's why in the stock market, you will realize that it's a place where people with knowledge and skills make money from people without them. Sad to say, really. It's like, you know, why is it that a lot of people ask me, oh, yeah, well, you keep making money in the stock market, and then even when the stock market crash, you know, my aunt will come and ask me, Lenga, wow, how the stock market crash, you burn your fingers or not, you lose money or not? Then I say, no, why would the stock market crash and I will lose money one? Okay, my stocks are still doing very well, right? Doesn't mean the stock market crash. All stocks will be down, you know. Okay. In fact, every time I pray, I tell my aunt, I pray every day my stocks go down one. Then they might ask me, how come? So that I can buy more, ma. Right. Let's say, for example, Facebook. Now $260. How you wish it's only $2.60, right? If you drop to $2.60, wow, hambalang you put in, right? Yeah. So this is where you can see that you when the share price go down, okay, and it has nothing to do with the business still do very well, right? Wow, I will be very happy. That's why during March, April period, wow, our graduates, you know, of course, I know many of you after coming, you all will say, how I wish I come during the February, March period. I want the stock market crash, and I can load up a lot in a very really good rate. Then, but don't worry. Although, you know, at the time you say, oh yeah, timing not right, and things like that. No. Stock market eventually will go up one. You still have the time. Okay? Yeah. If not, 2010, then by right, I should not be investing already. Why? Because Warren Buffett, who invests in 1950s, 1960s, 1970s, is all lower one, confirm one. Okay, but that doesn't mean after that we cannot invest. Okay, there are still good companies we will share with you. Yeah, and stock exchanges, you will hear quite a number, and this is important because later on you will need to choose your stock exchanges in the VIC. Let me repeat. Later on you will need to choose the stock exchanges in the VIC. All right. And there are 5 over here. That's the most common ones. Of course, the first one, SGX at the center lah. Why? Because it's Singapore. But I can tell you, SGX is one of the. Can I say it loud? Okay, I shake my head. Okay. So one of the good things about SGX will be the REITs only lah. Okay. Other than that, not many good companies. Not many good stocks. Of course, I would prefer the 3 would be Hong Kong Stock Exchanges, the New York Stock Exchange, and the Nasdaq. Good companies are, for example, Alibaba, Tencent, or whatever, or even Facebook, or even our Razer. You think they will want to list in Singapore Stock Exchange? Not really. Where do they go? They go Hong Kong. If they cannot go NYSE, they go Hong Kong. right? So that's why you can find, you know, better stocks over there. And the beautiful thing about Singapore is this, you can invest everywhere. Really. Later on, I will share with you two, I believe I've shared with some of you already, the two brokers that you can open. Now, buy US stocks, $0. No brokerage fee. I will tell you how to do it, okay? So later on, I will even go to the US stock exchange at 9:30. Now 8:17. Later I show you how to buy stocks at 9:30. Then you see the share price jump, 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 jump. Right, very interesting one. Okay, yeah. And in fact, in Hong Kong, okay, Fong actually asked, China new security law will affect high risk on HK. Well, whether whatever laws, okay, you don't need to worry. Why you don't need to worry? Because the stock exchange is still there. The shareholders, you can still buy into the stocks. All right. As long as the company still make money, the share price will naturally go up. Okay. Yeah. So all these news, the security law and so on, does it affect the company? Ask yourself this question. No? Does it affect the company that you invest? All right. For example, one of the companies that I like, probably you have heard of this Vitasoy. Okay, Vitasoy in Hong Kong. It's listed in Hong Kong. A lot of people make a lot of money from Vitasoy, yeah? The shares. So let's say, you know, Vitasoy, this particular share, whether there's what security law, no security law, and people still drink Vitasoy, what? Hello? Right? They still make money, yeah? Okay, you say, oh yeah, God, will you say in Singapore, oh yeah, I got Hong Kong security law, I'm not going to buy Vitasoy. No way. Our company, a lot of people love the chocolate that Vitasoy. Yeah, that's why I always see the Vitasoy, okay? So always remember you're investing into companies that make money. All right. Now, next thing is participate in the, who participate in the stock market? You will see that funds and institutions, you can use your CPF to buy shares in Singapore. Okay. So for those, let's say you are Singaporeans or Singapore PR who have CPF, you can use your CPF to buy stocks in Singapore. Okay. You need to open up what we call the CPFIS account. I type it over there in the chat. CPFIS account. All right. Once you have the CPFIS account, you can link your broker to the CPFIS account. You can make use of the CPF to invest. And one of the very good thing in using CPF is this. Okay. First, of course, the money is there and you can't take it out until you are like, I know, 55, 65. So why not you grow your money? Okay, because some people are very worried their cash got stuck in stocks, correct or not, cannot take out. So since your cash is going to be stuck in so-called the CPF, why not you use a CPF to invest, right? Some of you have, you know, a lot of money in the CPF because you don't need to buy a house. Let's say you are staying with the parents. So this is a very good way of investing. The other one is called SRS account. Now, the SRS account is good for you to invest using, you know, you open your SRS account, you just open the account and deposit $1, you can open already with DBS, UOB, OCBC. Then after that, okay, the SRS account, you can put your money in there. That's what my brother do. Because my brother, after he invests, because he's single, you know, and his tax rate very high. Because we work for 20 years already, we are all 40s already, you see. So then he said, he's single, he's no relief one, you know, like for me, I got kids relief, he has no relief. So what he has to do is, the best way is he put the money, his savings in a bit of them to SRS. Then after he used the SRS to buy Singapore stocks, and from there deduct tax. Okay, at least he gets some relief, better than no relief. Okay, yeah. So Daryl is asking, would you suggest for newbies like us to invest using cash or CPFIS? I mean, you have both, invest both. Why must choose an or? Why cannot be an and? Okay, later on I will share with you how you can start to do the investment. Okay. Of course, you will see like Temasek Holdings, Khazanah. Khazanah is the equivalent of Temasek Holdings in Malaysia. Employee Provident Funds like EPF is actually from Malaysia as well. Vanguard, BlackRock, these are two very good investment companies, very big, all right, institutions. And for us, we belong to this thing called the value investors. Retail investors got three types. We are the type that's called value investors. Then there are the traders and the gamblers. In fact, I don't know, many of the people down here, last time, you call yourself investor. Actually, you are a gambler. Okay, why? Because what you buy, you don't know. How much to buy? Also don't know. Buy already, just wait for it. I don't know, my friend said this one very good. I buy at 50 cents, but don't know why now become 3 cents only. You know? So frankly speaking, you're not investor, but by the time you come here, you are investor. What do I mean by that? Because we don't talk about share price a lot, really. Price is about like you go to the market, you ask, so today the kangkong, $1 you buy more lah, stock up at home for like a few days. But you don't eat too much kangkong, later your legs got numb, weak. Okay, so let's say you say, oh, now $10, kangkong today don't eat kangkong, you eat some other vegetables that's really cheaper. So things like that. So we see it as a form of price is just letting us know whether to buy or not to buy, or to sell or not to sell. That's all. Okay. Most important thing, we are investing in a good business, and we expect a good business to grow and the share price to go up. Yeah. Okay. Now, of course, last day then I'll share with you like when we sell and so on. That's also important. All right. I see a lot. Lol, yeah. Very funny, Yes. I mean, learning must be fun, I do my best, to make sure I'm as funny as possible. But I'm actually quite funny one. And sometimes very quite sarcastic. You must take me, Okay, next is you can open up the different brokerage accounts. So later on, I will show you the Saxo as well as the more the international one. All right, because they are all online. The UOB Kay Hian, the CIMB, the Maybank Kim Eng, the DBS Vickers, Poems, whatever, Lim and Tan, that one no need to show. Why? You can go to their office. Okay, they have local office one. So you can go to their office, you can talk to them for hours, they will service you. All right, so that one I won't go through. If you don't know how to use the brokers, make sure you ask the broker to teach you. Okay, that is the broker's responsibility to teach you how to use their platform. Okay, I don't know how to use many of the platform one. There are many. Okay, I can only share with you the ones that I commonly use. Can? Right. Okay, so Krista is asking which brokerage account is better, lesser fee. No need to bother. Really, no need to bother. Why? Because there are so many to choose. Since it's so competitive, they will not charge you high rate one. Really. Okay, but if you really want to do it, normally for those Singapore stocks, let's say you want to put in CDP, the Singapore Central Depository, you can go to any of the brokers. They will charge you about the same rate, really about the same rate, unless it's custodian. Custodian will have a much cheaper rate. That means, like for example, Standard Chartered. Okay, it's normally a single digit when you buy, but it's a custodian. That means you don't have your stocks in your CDP, but it's still your shares. Don't worry. Okay. Saxo. All right, Saxo is also a so-called custodian. That means you buy, yes, it's very cheap, like Singapore. If you just click on it, you buy Singapore shares, I think it's about $4 or $5. Later, I will show you. Okay, I will show you. All right, the example. You probably have $4 or $5, single digit. It's not like those local ones that's like 20 plus $30. But every year you keep with them, you have to pay the custodian fee, 0.12% of the portfolio. Okay, so this is the downside. All right. Yes. Custodian means, Dilis is asking what's custodian. That means they hold the shares for you. Okay, they hold the shares for you. All right. Yeah. When it's inside your CDP, yes, CDP is only for Singapore shares. All right. It's only for Singapore shares. Okay, so you will have a CDP account. That means the shares are held in SGX, under SGX. So it's the safest, so-called, unless SGX collapse. But anyway, if SGX collapse, your shares inside also worthless one, right? Okay, now, all right, I'm going to show you some very some terms. Okay, now, first is this one is called market cap. Market cap means how much the company is worth right now. Sometimes we call market capitalization is the long version. Market cap is how much the company is worth right now. How do you get the formula? You use the share price times the number of shares. Okay, yeah. So let's say Apple let's say Apple is worth $1, the share price, okay? And then number of shares, got 1 billion shares out there. So the market cap of Apple is how much? $1 share times $1 billion. So it's a $1 billion company. So it's worth 1 billion. No, what is called market cap? It means that if you want to buy the whole of Apple right now, you got to pay at least $1 billion to buy all the shareholders, because this is what the market is saying it's worth right now, right? Okay, so this is called share price times the number of shares. Okay. Yishan is saying, I'm lost with the CDP custodian and what is a broker? Okay, so let me explain. If you need to buy shares, you need to go through a broker. Okay, yes, you need to go through a broker. You cannot buy yourself, just like when you want to buy a house. A lot of people go through a so-called agent. All right, although you can do yourself, but it's best to go through agent. Agent do all the transaction for you. So you need to go through a broker. Okay, so you want to buy shares, you broker, stock market. All right, and then you need to go to a broker. The broker will transact for you. Why you need a broker? Because I tell you, it's a market. You will not be there to say, I want to buy $1, who want to sell, $1, 10 cents, 90 cents, da, da, da. So this is what the broker do. Okay, they will transact for you. All right, so and all the stocks will be inside. After you buy already, you will hold somewhere, you are the shareholder. So you will hold somewhere called the CDP, called the Central Depository. All right, it's either you hold at Central Depository under your own name or under custodian, okay, which is under, like, for example, Saxo. Saxo is your custodian. Custodian, go and check out, Google what's the meaning of custodian. I'm not here to explain English, okay? Okay, so that's a custodian. You will hear a custodian is to take care for you, right? So, okay, what is the total shares outstanding? Total shares outstanding means the number of shares outside that people can transact one, buy and sell. Okay, share price, of course, everyone know. Every day you hear about the share price. Oh, this stock is worth $200, $100, $2, $5, like that. That's the share price. Bid and ask price. This is the part a lot of people get confused. Even I get confused. Really. Okay. Yeah. So, you know, if you want to sell your shares, you go to the bid price side. If you want to sell your shares. If you want to buy your shares, you go to ask price side. But you don't need to remember. Okay. Later I'll show you why you don't need to remember. Doesn't make sense for you to remember. All right, what is the bid price? Is the highest price a buyer will pay for a security. And then the ask price is the lowest price the seller will accept for a security. I mean, if you read the definition, it makes sense. Okay, buyer always want to buy the lowest. So you will see the highest rate over there that people want to sell it to you. Okay, but never mind. You don't need to worry if you don't understand. Later on, I will show you how it's like. You just need to know what's called buy and what's called sell can already. You don't need to memorize what's a bid and what's a ask. All right, don't get yourself confused. So good thing, right? Okay, share split. This one I will explain a little bit. Share split and bonus shares quite similar. Okay, what does it mean? All right, so what I'm going to do a stop share, and then I'm going to show you this screen. Okay, you will see my iPad, and then I will write down something. Okay, wait, I'm going to share screen so that you can see my iPad. All right, so can you see my iPad? Can, right? Raise up your hands. Okay, good. So you raise up your hands, I know you can see. So I'm going to write something over there, what's called a share split. Okay, now, I will find my pen. Right, so let's say you buy a share of $1. Yeah, let me see, $1, can $1. All right, $1. And then you buy 1,000 shares. Okay, you buy 1,000 shares. All right, so initially you put in $1,000. Correct, now? This is when you buy. All right, so this is, let's say, in year 0, you buy. Then you keep it for 1 year, all right? And then in year 1, your share price, wow, increased to $2 Wow, 100% return. So how much is your total? $2,000, right? Okay. So it's $2,000. What is your, what we call the return on investment, ROI? It's 100%, no? You have a 100% return, correct or not? Okay, because you make $1,000, your capital is $1,000. Everybody get the point, All right, this is what we learned in primary school mathematics, okay? The only thing that's applicable in mathematics is all this, how to calculate ROI. But I'm sad to say, many people learn mathematics until like O level, at least do very cheap maths, but don't know how to do this ROI. Okay, so this is where you know that things like ROI, calculate of percentage, is so useful, okay? Now, then after that, what happened is this. This one at $2, what happened is the company said, oh, $2, I think I will do a stock split. For every 1 share that you have right now, you have 2 shares. Okay? For every 1 share you have now, it becomes 2 shares, right? So now 1,000 becomes how many thousand? Type in inside your chat, how many thousand? For every 1 share now, you have 2 shares. Okay, 1 become 2. How many shares? Correct, 2,000. Okay, yes. So simple things, All right, 2,000. 2,000 shares. Then now you see, the share price would adjust accordingly. Why? Because now you got they are doing a stock split. Once they split, by right, nothing changed to your figure, you know, it's still the same. You see, it's still the same, 2,000. So what will change? This one, your share price will drop to $1 lah. Actually, it's not a drop, it's an adjustment. Okay, so this is what you will see. If you all want, you can go into Vicom. Okay, thank you, Paging. Thank you, Tiffany, Krista. See, yes, you all just type in. So good. You see, you all type in. All right, and then you will see, and now it becomes like $1. Okay, so why will company want to do stock split? Okay, so let me show you a real example, can or not? All right, later on you all will see Apple is going to do a stock split. All right, so Apple shares right now is $400 plus, but I'm going to round it to 400, okay? So that my mathematics is simpler. So let's say Apple right now is $400 per share, okay? And let me ask you lah, if it's $400 per share, how many of you will buy? Then I say, yo, I like Apple, I want to buy Apple shares, but how 400? You see, if I buy 2 shares, it's about 1,000 plus sing already. That's all. No more, I cannot buy anymore. Correct or not? So what they do is this. They want to encourage what we call liquidity. Okay? Liquidity. More people can buy. Okay? So now more people can buy. What they do is this. They tell you for every 1 share now becomes 4 shares. Okay? So what it means is then it will adjust to probably like $100. All right? It will adjust to about $100. All right, so now it's $100. What are your chances of buying? You think, not bad, leh. Now I have $1,000, okay, I can buy 10 shares, at least something decent, okay, I can buy 10 shares of Apple. Then you use the $1,000, buy 10 shares, doesn't mean you will make money, you can still make money, leh. Okay, so it makes like, so in this case, what will happen is this. After the split, all right, the price will drop. More people can buy. When more people buy, the tendency of it going up from 100 to 120, let's say, is much faster. Okay, it's much faster because the 20%. Can you imagine a 20% increase? This one will be like how much? $480. You want to hit $480 in order to have the 20%. But here, $120, you increase $20 becomes a 20%. So it's easier. Okay, Catherine is asking, can buy fraction of 1 share? Actually, you can, but I don't encourage it. What for? Okay, if you can't even own that 1 share, then why makes your life so difficult? You know, a fraction of a share. They want to sell so difficult. That's my take. All right. I mean, I'm not talking about shares like Berkshire Hathaway 200 over K, right? I mean, $100 I think a lot of people still can afford for 1 share. Okay. Right, okay, so this is what it means by stock split, and bonus shares would be similarly they will give you the shares. So instead of, let's say, 1 share now, they say, okay, I'm going to give you, for every 1 share that you have, I'm going to give you another 1. So you double, they give you these shares, and the share price will drop accordingly like this as well. It's the same, the effect will be the same. Okay, actually the effect will be the same. All right, okay. So Tesla is going to be split to 5. So good time to buy. Please go through 2nd, 3rd, 4th day. All right. Now it's not saying got split, no split. That means good to buy. Okay. Right. So I'm going on to go ahead with my slides. All right. To continue. So now everybody understand what's a stock split. Now, one thing to share with you is this. You might forget what's a stock split, what's a bonus share. No need to worry about that. Okay. Because in the VAC, that's why the VAC is good. That's why I'm saying, in investing, don't do it alone. Don't do it alone. Do it with a community. Don't do it alone in the path that where the share price is going up and down. If you do it alone, a very scary one. It's true, no? Okay. So what you do is this: when you have a community, this community will help you. Let's say when there's stock split, then you suddenly see, because a lot of our graduates, a lot of us bought into Vicom. Okay, so Vicom recently has got a stock split from $8 dropped to $2. All right, wow, because a lot of us bought at about $2, $3 at the time. Then go up to $8. Very good returns, right? Then suddenly overnight you say, hey, how come $2 only? Many of them got shocked. Actually, it's a stock split. Okay, but they didn't notice because it's such a good company. They didn't realize, they didn't really keep a notice. Suddenly everybody noticed that, hey, what happened? So that's where the VAP is good. We explain to them what is inside, and they say, it's actually just a stock split. Because some people forget. Huh? Especially, you know, after 2-3 years, when after this class, then it might happen to you only during that time. Okay, now, next one. All right, first, the next thing is once you understand the basic of it, the next thing I want to share with you is how do you protect your capital, okay? Now, in order for you to invest, you must have money, correct or not? But how much money must you put in? This is always the case of many people. How much money must I set aside? Because by the time that I talk about investing, many of you will say, no money. Who say don't have? Sure have. It's just that you did not keep that money, okay? So this is where I'm going to ask you to know your magic formula. And in knowing your magic formula, you need to use your V app. This is where you have to open up your V app, okay? Please take a few seconds to open it up right now in your second device. You can choose to use your phone to watch me and then laptop as the V app, or you can use the laptop to watch me and phone in the V app. Also can, doesn't really matter. Okay, or if your PC is big enough, I know nowadays many of you buy the very big screen, right? Then you can do a few screens, that one also can. Okay, but make sure you have two at the same time, okay? I'm not going to wait for you because you switch here, switch there, switch until you blur. Okay, right. So I'm going to go into the V app while you are logging in, okay? While you are logging in, I'm going to, once you go in, open the V app, go to menu bar over here, you go to the financial calculator, this one, okay? Financial, you will see this page. And then you stand by at this page, okay? Stand by. So what are we calculating right now? Let me show you, okay? We don't just, as today, like for example, how I become a millionaire, I always tell people it's very systematic way. It's not like today I kill Toto or I buy anyhow buy stock and then I'll bought a Tesla. Whoa, strike it. You know, a lot of people just because of Tesla going up to the thousands of dollars and then think that they strike it rich. Well, I don't believe in that. Okay, you need to have a portfolio that can strike it rich, not a one stock. Okay, so what I mean, I have bought Tesla at $275, okay? But at the point of time, the $200 over was because it was undervalued, not now of 1,000 over. It's crazy, within 1 year. I mean, not less than 1 year, I think, okay? So I will have a different take on Tesla now, all right? Now, this is where you can see over here in terms of the example. Now, why is it that I say it's a systematic way? I'm going to show you. I'm going to use my example, okay, to show you first. Because some of you, maybe you have different savings. So it's may not be applicable to you in the number. But I need to use my example to show you how to do it. Can? So everybody use my example. I'm going to repeat. Every one of you use my example. Use Pauline your example, okay? All right, raise up your hands when you get it. All right, good. So everybody get it? Okay, good. All right, thanks for raising up your hand. Yes. So what we are calculating is this. You remember that time I told you I lost my 40% in my unit trust, so I sold off. After I attended the program, I sold them off, okay? So I'm left with like, let's say 50K, okay? I just round it to 50K. So assume I've got now savings 50K as my startup capital. PV stands for present value. In fact, the next few slides, the next few slides has all this. So I'm not going to just one by one go through. You all read yourself, okay? But I'm just going to go through with my example, the thing. Then after that, you read back your notes. Everything makes sense already. So my goal is, let's say, I want to achieve 1 million. I want to become a millionaire. All right, I want to become a millionaire. All right, so this is called future value. FV stands for future value. And the duration must give a time frame. I know many of you say, I want to be a millionaire by this weekend. Okay, Toto is open now. You can go. Test your luck. Okay, but sorry. In investing, you can be a millionaire, but I can't promise you tomorrow. Okay, you need to give yourself some time. At least I would say, if your savings is not 100K and above, give yourself really at least 10 years. Later, I'll calculate for you to see. Okay, now you can see over here in 15 years time, I give myself that time 15 years. All right, 180 months. So my next question is this. So after I put in the 50K, how much money must I set aside every month in order to reach this goal of 1 million? Do I still need to set aside money? The answer is yes. That's why a lot of people like to ask me, what is, how much money you put in total in order to have your 2 million? I always tell people, I lost count. I don't know how to count. Why? Because if you ask initial when I first start, at that point of time, let's say 2010 March, okay, it was 50K. All right. But over the years, I would have saved some money. You know, I would have my dividends, which I also save it up to reinvest. I sold some of the stocks, like for example, BreadTalk, I made 300%, Japan Food, I made 300%, you know, Boston, I made 100%. So all this money that I made, okay, I don't spend them. I mean, I don't really need to spend them, all right? So what I do is I reinvest them. So it becomes like, you know, you have a snowball effect, you keep compounding, all right? So of course, in the first place, before that happens, okay, before you have like the stocks that you sell and make money and then you plow it back, or your dividends that you plow it back, of course, we start out with a linear first, which is how much must you set aside to reach your goal, okay? So we are going to calculate this, and you calculate using whose example? Pauline's example, okay? Later that you do your own, I'll give you time to do on your own, all right? So how do you do it? I'm going to show you via the V app, okay? So everybody go over to the V app, all right? So Kirin, what do we solve for? Didn't I just say like a few seconds ago? We solve for how much money you're going to put aside every month in order to hit that $1 million, okay? So follow me step by step. Don't ask question first. Follow me step by step, okay? If you don't follow me later, you get blurred, then you cannot follow a bit luan, things like that, etc. Okay? So can you see? So now you should be able to see my V app screen, right? Okay, now. So in the V app screen is the same as your screen. You should see this part. All right? Okay, so first thing, follow me by clicking, All right, follow me. What I click, you also click. So first one, what do we solve for? We solve for this thing called payment. Okay, we solve for this thing called payment. All right, we are not solving for present value because present value is 50K that I have. Future value, I have $1 million. I want to target $1 million. Interest rate later I share with you. Number of periods is like 15 years, which is 180 months, right? So I'm solving for payment. Every month, how much must you set aside? Okay, now payment at, put an END end. All right, put END end. Don't put beginning. Put END end. Why end? Because I'm going to assume that your increase is at the end of the year. Okay, there's certain increase one. All right, yeah. Now, period length. Period length, please put month. Everyone, please put month. Okay, now, why do we need to put on a monthly basis? Because we collect salary on a monthly basis. Unless you are in US. I know US people collect, or Australians, I think, on a weekly basis. Okay, so they are very different. They have money they spend, they have money they spend, you know. That's why it's a very different value system. Our Asia, no. Asia, we very much is on a monthly pay, right? So on a month. Okay, next one. I will share with you what's a compound per year later on. Present value, remember, how much do I have? 50K, correct or not? Okay, so we're going to key it in over here. But you need to key in one what do you call it? Minus. Okay, you need to key in this called minus. All right, now for present value, you need to key in minus 50,000. Okay, everybody key in first. Key already, I will share with you why. All right, yes, everything I will share with you why, right? Yeah, okay, now, so why is it that we need to put in 50,000 with a minus sign? No comma, don't put a comma here. The system cannot recognize if you put a comma. Okay, double check your zeros. 50K is not 500K, it's not 5,000. So the number of zeros must be correct. Now, why do we need to put a minus? Because present value, this 50K, what can you do after you learn in VIB? Like for example, after I learn in VIB, I have 25 shares, whatever, right? So some of it I can buy, I can buy with how much? With this 50K savings that I have, correct or not? So when I invest, all right, this is an outflow. Okay, now type in over here in the chat, outflow. All right, outflow. Kimberly is in the notes. It's in the notes in the next few segments. Okay, it's in the notes. It's just that I do it while you are doing. If you refer to the notes, it's in there. Okay, outflow, good. Everybody put an outflow. So outflow must put a minus sign. All right. Okay. Now, so after you are putting the 50K, you want to have an inflow, right? Inflow. Inflow is a future value. $1 million. Everybody put out 1 million. Okay, put out 1 million. All right, put down that 1 million. Okay, once you put out the 1 million already, the next thing is this, number of months. Remember 15 years, correct or not? Yes. So 1 year, 12 months. 10 years, 120 months. 15 years, 180 months. Okay, so we put 180 months. All right, take note. This part, when you state month, here will state number of months. Okay, if you change this to years, this one will be the number of years. Okay, but I prefer to do it on a monthly basis because not many people can save on a yearly basis. Okay, so it's better that you put it on a monthly basis. So 180 months. Okay, so everybody good at this point? Right, good. Give me a hands up because I'm going to share with you what is interest rate and what is compound per year. How do we key it in? Okay, and I need to use back my iPad to show you because I need to write down some things. Some of you are very visual people, so you need us to like draw. So when we draw, it's easier for you to see. Okay, right. So now that's a good thing about technology nowadays. Okay, thanks to all this iPad or whatever, you can still write and I can show you. All right, now what do I mean by the interest rate? Okay, always remember. Okay, let me. My drawing not very good one, huh? Yeah. Okay. Oh, not bad. Today my line quite straight. All right. So let's say, okay, let's say, you use your money can put in different places, right? Correct or not? So let's say I've got my 50K. My 50K can put in the bank. My 50K can put in CPF at a 4% interest rate. My 50K can invest at 15-20% returns. So this is where you always got to understand yourself. The more knowledge you have, okay, the faster you can grow your money. And it's by the percentage of the compound return. Okay, now, so let's say this is year 2000. Okay, then year 2001, year 2002, 2003, 2004. Let's say this is every year. Okay, and then let's say last time, like for example, Pauline Teo only know one place, which is called put the money in the bank. So let's say I put a 50K, put the money in the bank. Then what will happen? How much returns do I get? Let's say 1%. Okay. The other year, how much? 1%. Then the following year, how much? 1%. So what is this 1%? 1% is called the interest, right? Interest rate. Now, when you are here as a value investor, you invest the money to come for the class. Please, don't aim for 1%. Okay, in Cantonese you will say 好心你啦. All right, we are not here to aim for 1%. Okay, so we are not even here to aim. Some of you will say, no lah, I'm here to aim for 4%. Hello, 4% put inside your CPF special account lah. Just park your money there, you get a 4%. Also don't need to learn how to invest. But you know 4%, you barely hedge inflation. That means your money is still not growing. Then in order to grow, your money must do better, right? So as value investors, always remember this, okay? When you take a look at all those like 10 years and beyond one, okay? Because I can tell you something, value investors, we keep making money, we never stop. I want to emphasize this, we never stop making money, okay? So don't ask me about short-term investing because I don't understand what's called short-term investing. Why do you want to limit yourself in not making money, okay? So I will always continue to invest, and make more and more money, okay? So on average, more than 10 years, you can see value investors like us, we make money at least 2 ways. On the maybe Sunday, if I have the time, I will show you the third way I make money on, okay? So it's called capital appreciation plus dividends. I believe many of you have seen, right? Especially during the preview, I showed many of you. So it's capital appreciation plus dividends. Alamak, how come I write so? Okay, plus dividends. All right. So if you like, for example, let's say VICOM. Okay. Many of you have heard of this company of VICOM. Capital appreciation is how much? Every year, 15% per year return. Plus dividends. Wow, I tell you that one at least 10%. After 10 years, it's more than 10%. I got more than 10% in terms of dividends every year. Okay. So you can see it's not difficult for us on average to get a 20% per year return. Okay, so that is why in terms of the interest rate in investing, we will put in a 20% per year return because I'm looking at 180 months. And this one is not the most optimal. It is called the average. Yeah, a lot of people say, oh, is it too optimistic? Not really. I'm never a super optimistic person. I'm a very realistic person. I also won't shortchange myself. I will give myself a target of like, hit the 20%. Okay, must stretch yourself a little. All right. Cannot be say, I'm happy with the 5%. Then, don't need to talk about what financial freedom and everything. So you live your life as per normal. Okay, as for the most of the struggling people. Yeah, okay, because their life is only, their thinking is only, I'm happy with just a 2%, 3%, also I just continue to work until one day, if I sway, my boss retrench me, that kind of thinking. No, we are not in that level. Okay, now, so that's why you can see in terms of the interest rate, 20% per year, all right, and compounding. What does compounding means? Compounding means, you can see this 1%, this 4%, this 20%. Compound how many times? One time. Every year increase 1% only. So it's one time. All right. That's why you can see a lot of times the interest they put out there, right? Like up to 3% P.A. That means per annual return. That's why one time lah. Okay, 3% at one time is 1 year lah. Okay, everybody gets it? So there are two concepts that I show you over here. Is called the interest rate. All right, and then called compound. Make use of the compound return. The compound return is the one that help us over the years to make money. Okay? So now that we have understood this, go back to your calculation. Okay, so everybody, I'm going to go back to my V app. Okay, I see some of you have typed in certain things. See whether got any urgent things that you can go, oh, wow, I put out good. Okay, so Ken is asking, if you hold the shares for dividends, how do you earn from the capital appreciation? Why? You just leave it there lah. Why do you need, what does it mean by if you put it out there, you don't earn? Only when you cash out, then you earn, meh? Hello, change the mentality. That's why rich people are rich. Rich people think differently from poor people. Okay, take out that kind of mentality. How do you earn? You are earning what? When the capital appreciation, you are earning. What makes you think that you are not earning? Okay, you need to come in and in dollar and cents, come to you and then you turn it into $1 note, then it's called earning, meh? No, what? Right? On paper earn law. What's wrong with the on paper earn? What's wrong with that? Do you know on the paper earn, after that you can make it, turn it into money if you want, right? Okay, so on the form is saying after 20% plan to sell, I will share with you how to sell. There's a reason why today I'm a millionaire and a lot of people are not. Okay, yeah, because a lot of people don't know how to sell shares one. Yeah, okay, keep this on the 5th day, on the 5th day also, okay, keep this on the 5th day. Right, Lee is actually saying, your house also paper money, yeah, but your house got no rental leh. Whereas shares got rental leh. Shares you collect dividends, you know. You can collect dividends until you don't even need to use your capital appreciation and the money is still there leh. Yeah, you collect and collect and collect and collect the dividends. I collect all these dividends until I don't need to sell my shares eh. Yeah, why do you need to do that? Why do you need to work so hard? You see, a lot of people go and sell their shares. You know what's called golden goose concept? So what a lot of people do? Kill the golden goose. Because every day wait for the egg, cannot wait. That's the difference. Okay? Your house rent out also good. That's why when your house rent out, you can get what is called a passive income. Okay? So that is where go back to the V app. In the V app, let's fill in the last two segments, which is compound per year, just like I mentioned, right? Just put in a 1. If you don't understand what is a 1, okay, either first you follow, don't change it. Every time it's only a 1. All right. If you still want to find out why, watch this video again until you get it. I'm not going to explain 10 times. It doesn't work that way. Okay. Yeah, because a lot of people got it already. Okay. So if you can't get it, just follow. That's how learning is. Okay. No need to panic if you don't understand yet. So if you understand later on, it's fine. You follow first, one day you will know. As you do it, you will understand why really. Okay? Interest rate, as I mentioned, put in 20%. All right. because we have 180 months. Over the years, it's not difficult for us to see that a lot of our graduates get like a 20% per year return. In fact, many of them get even much more. All right, just yeah, on the Sunday, I will share with you just this thing called options. All right, we do this thing called options. We get more than the 20%. But even with capital appreciation and dividends, it's not difficult for you to get a 20% per year. All right, so you can see over here, what is the figure that you get? Minus 265. Okay, so who didn't get minus 265? Type in your chat right now. Because I need to see what happened. It cannot be you follow. You type in the same thing, don't get minus 265. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Mine no figure. Have you typed in everything or not? Hello? MENAN. That means your present value, do you put in a minus sign? Those who didn't get it, one. Let me help those who didn't get it. Those who get it, okay, can. Thank you very much for letting me know. Okay, got it. Okay, good. All right, because I don't want to all get it. Then the one who didn't get it, I miss them. Sook say didn't get it. So check out your minus, your present value, do you put in a minus? Okay, check out whether your number of zeros are correct or not. Okay, now got it. Okay, good. So I tell you like it's always like that lah. Those people who make mistake it's always either the minus sign or the number of zeros. Okay, now so what does this minus 265 mean? Everybody pay attention. I'm going to repeat again. Everyone pay attention. Don't play with your phone. This minus 265, I know you're tired after a long day. So watch back the video again. This minus 265, okay, means after Pauline Teo have put in the savings of 50K into investing, let's say I come from VIB, then I say, I know this stock, I can go and invest, right? After I go and invest this 50K, every month, after I collect my salary, let's say 3K or 4K or whatever, all right, I need to set aside at least $265, all right, aside in order to make sure that I have money for investing. 265, just 265. Every month, this month you get salary, put in 265. The next month you get a salary, put in 265. The following month you get a salary, minus you save 265. So you keep on saving that 265, and then when you find undervalued stocks, you invest. When you find undervalued stocks, you invest. You do this consistently for 180 months, you should hit $1 million. Okay? So this is what it means. That's why I say it's a very systematic approach. You can calculate it one. All right? So some of you may be asking, Paulina, like that, $265 means, wow, does it mean I got 265, I got to quickly go and buy shares? No. Okay? What it means is this. Two things I want to highlight. All right? First thing is, when you invest and put in the 265, first thing is this. It is this word called discipline. Okay? All right? It's called discipline. How to spell it? Suddenly I don't know how to spell discipline. Discipline, all right? What do I mean by a discipline is this. Anyone, I can share with you, who can maintain his or her weight, who can build cash, all got to do with discipline. It's just this word called discipline. Yeah. Frankly speaking, okay, I've been in this size for like, since 18, 19 years old. Okay, it's just one word called discipline. Yeah, what do I mean by that? I mean, our metabolism will drop, right? So what do? Exercise, eat clean food, just like that. Yeah, so this is where it's a conscious effort. It's called discipline. If I let loose, of course, I will put on weight, like my sister, 80 kg, that kind of thing. All right. Now, the other thing I want to share with you is this thing called clarity. Do you realize you have something called clarity? Yeah, because many people, when they want to be financially free, they do not know how to go about doing it. How much do I put aside? So first thing now I'm sharing with you is you calculate for yourself this thing called clarity. So I'm going to give you this clarity right now, okay? Which means what? You are going to do it yourself for your own figure, okay? Now, Kimberly said, no wonder I got so fat. All right lah. I'm a very disciplined person. Like this morning, my friends was like wanting to contact me, right? Then 8 a.m. Then after that, they said, wait for her lah. I think she go exercise. Then after I come back, how come you all know? I just came back from my swim. Yeah, I normally swim in the morning. Yes, okay. So now, sorry, not this one. Okay, this one. Now, okay, so you're going to do it for yourself. We do it together, okay? We do it. I do it with you. All right. Okay, so let's do it. I will go slow. I'll go slow, huh? So here, solve for payment. Same. No need to change. Payment at end. No need to change. Period length, month. No need to change. Compound per year. 1. No need to change. Present value. This is where you can put in your savings. Okay. So let's say your savings is 5,000. Then you put minus 5,000. No? Okay, if your savings is kosong, then you put kosong. Kosong got no minus. No need to put minus kosong. Okay, 0 is 0. Okay, if you're 0 savings, just put 0. If you have 1,000, you put minus 1,000 something. Okay, so I don't know your savings. You know yourself. All right. Future value. Okay, then you ask yourself, 1 million, 2 million, 500,000, up to you. Okay, nobody can say that you are wrong. Okay, because it's your goal, it's not my goal. Pauline Teo has achieved her goal, her first set of goal. Okay, so now I'm working on my, let's say, second set of goal. All right, things like that. Okay, 20% also no need to change. This one need to change. Some have said, wow, 180 months, oh, so long. Okay, then you cut lah. Right, you can cut like 10 years or 120 months. Okay, up to you to cut. Up to you one. I don't dictate when you become millionaire. You are the one who dictate it. Okay? Yeah, all right. So, how many of you have calculated ready to see your figure? Let me see how many. If you have, raise up your hands. All right, so I can see how many people raise hands. How many people raise hands? Okay, very good, very good. All right, all of you have done so. Very good. Found your figure already. Okay, so a figure as in the figure, not this figure. Okay, no, I'm going to see any one of you have any concern. Okay, now, Ferlin said PV equals to $10,000, but payment becomes positive. Why positive? Ferlin, because you put 10,000 positive. You have to put 10,000 negative. All right? Okay, you have to minus. Oh, Ferlin said it's minus 100K. Okay, so good. I'm going to show you something. Ferlin actually said this. Okay, good question. Some of you may be having this situation. You have 100K savings. And then you give yourself, let's say, 180 months. All right, so this is how you get it, right? Yeah, see, I'm so smart, right? Okay, now, this is what happens. Some of you get a positive figure. Okay, you get a positive figure. It means you achieve your financial freedom. You hit the 1 million before the 180 months. Let me repeat. If you get a positive figure, okay, it just means you hit $1 million before 180 months. So you might want to reduce your time frame. You can do it faster. All right, it's good news for you. You can do it faster. So for Lynn, you might want to change it to 120 months. Okay, so within 10 years. Then every month, let's say you put in 1,220, you say, can eh? All right, you can put in that every month, save up the 1,002 aside. All right, then it's all right. So in 10 years, you can hit that $1 million like me lah. Okay, yeah. Now, some of you will be saying, let's say you're in this situation. This one, your present value is you have a savings about 10,000, okay, and then you say I want 10 years to hit $1 million. Then after that you hit this thing 3,000. Then I'll say, Pauline, how to save up 3,000? My pay only 3,000. No need to eat, man. No need to take transport. No need to pay phone bills. So my answer to you is this. Okay? 2 words. 2 words can solve this problem already. What are the 2 words? Be realistic. Okay? I'm going to repeat again. Be realistic. What do I mean by be realistic is this, okay? Now, you want to do it within 10 years, I can share with you, you are just stretching yourself something that you can't achieve, right? Unless you say, you know what, I will find another job. Then I can, maybe my pay with another part-time will become 5K. I can save 3K. Oh, good, not a problem. Correct or not? But if you can't, find a part-time job or increase your income and things like that, then what you do is this. Actually, you just increase your time frame will do. Right? Why do you want to make yourself die? Why don't you kill yourself? It's another 5 years. Won't die one. Right? Many of the things, I don't have so much time. Actually, you have a lot of time. Okay? Many people live for 85 years old, you know, on average, until about 90 years old. How old are you only? Even if you're 60 years old, okay? Use a 10 year, 15 years. Also all right, what? At least you have a lifetime become millionaire. They say, but I don't have the chance to enjoy the money. Hello? Really, at this juncture, you invest and you enjoy at the same time, no? Can, right? Okay, so adjust accordingly. It will, I mean, even though there are many, you know, we have graduates who are 70 odd years old, then you know why they come, their aim is not that 1 million. Their aim is at least their savings, okay, it's not at a 1% return. If not 1% return, they'll deplete their savings very fast. At least when they come over here, their savings, they can have dividends, you know. And then the dividends plus a bit of their CPF life money or don't know what money, their capital appreciation, instead of some capital appreciation, they achieve, let's say, more than, you know, the bank, it's good enough for them. This is something that, you know, we should be looking at, and not because, oh, 10 years, 15 years too long or whatever, not. First, I tell you, like, many of you, 10, 15 years can wait one. You all can do it one. Okay? Yeah. Jasper said the result cannot be positive. Can. The result can be positive. All right? When the result is positive, that means you can reduce your amount. If not, how much do you know how much? If not, you won't know how much you got to set aside if you don't have that negative. Okay? So you reduce your time frame. All right? Okay? Wait. Right. Usually, Darren is asking, usually no one will throw their entire savings into investment. Okay. So if that's the case, then you don't put all your savings of the 50K. Let's say your savings is 50K. Okay. And then you say, I only want to invest 20K. Then you just put 20K. Up to you. You adjust accordingly. Can? Because once you know the technique, all right, you adjust accordingly. As you get more experience, you adjust. In fact, how often do you do this? Once a year. Okay? Yes, I will do this normally once a year. Why? Because my present value will be different. You'll be surprised that in 2 to 3 years down the road, your economy maybe get better. You get a better job. You get bonuses. Then your pay increase. Then plus certain investment, like make 100%, 200% return, which is very common in our graduates lately. All right? Many of them made like 200% just like that. Okay, because they bought a lot of them in March when it actually crashed. So maybe they have actually sold off and take back their capital and they reuse that capital, okay, to invest more. So you'll be surprised that you can actually do this, all right, much faster than you thought. Okay, good, everybody all right? Okay, at this juncture, I can see that many of you, okay, if no starting amount, then you put, yes, thank you, Jenny. Jenny actually put in there, right? If you don't have, then start with 0. Dividends are not counted in the future value, right? Shiying, not really. I didn't, it's actually have lah. You can put it in as a calculation, but this calculation, frankly speaking, is an estimation. All right, it's an estimation. At least you have certain clarity that you put in. Okay, that you actually put in. Then one day you will see your this thing hit that 1 million. Okay, all right, you just continue to do. A lot of times just continue to do. Okay, yeah. All right, so once you have known this amount that you need to set aside, of course, 1 year, let's say, I just put it 1 month, let's say you save $300. 1 year is how much? $3,600. Now, $3,600, do you need to protect that money? Yes, of course. To many of you, I'm not sure, some of you maybe the $300, yeah, very easy to save, but to many of the people may not be that easy to save up just $300. I mean, I can understand that. When I was a young mother, with family expenses, just to save $300, I got to really every month budget, right? So let's say $300, okay, you put aside. Then the $300 when you put aside, all right, to 3,600, you must protect it. How do you protect money? Why is it when the stock market crash, we don't need to anyhow sell our stocks? There is a way one. Okay, I'm going to show you. Let's go back to the slides, okay? Now, just now I show, okay, now you see my slides again. Wait, I know some of you just came in. Don't worry, there is a replay. You will be receiving the video link tomorrow, okay? So, move along with us first, okay? For those who are just coming, Casey, just move along with us, all right? Now, so just now somebody said there's no notes, right? There is over here, so how to click? If you forgot how to click, refer to your notes. Okay, refer to your notes. All right, it's all there. It's just that the thing to key is easier for you to follow me as I do it myself. All right, then you calculate how much is your $1 million formula, the magic number. Okay, now then how do you actually protect your money? These are the principles. Okay, yeah. Now Un is asking where to find 20% return stuff. Is actually in my notes. Just now I written for you to explain to you. As long as you understand it can already. Okay, as long as you understand how it actually works. It's capital appreciation plus dividends. In fact, in future, your capital appreciation can be 20% per year. You don't even need to include your dividends. Your dividends is extra. Okay, yeah. Right. Next, so what are the principles? Just now, some of you have mentioned already, okay? You have to set aside 6 months of your expenses, at least, okay? This is really important, okay? Now, that's why I said you may include, you may not include, it's okay, because it is a case of if you don't include, you want to be more conservative, can, no problem. That's why I say it's just an estimation, all right? You want to put as little for the PV as low as possible, also can. At least you got some figure. Because a lot of people, when they invest, I tell you, they have no system one, you know. They don't know how much to set aside every month. They don't know what stocks they should buy. They don't know how to allocate to each share. They don't know how to manage a portfolio. No system at all. When we share with you this, it's to help you to create a system. Of course, you have modify that system. Okay, yeah. You can start to do it first, and then as you are more experienced, you get better at it, and then you can even refine it, fine-tune it to suit your own needs. Okay, now where do we Un is asking, I mean, you will show us how to find stocks for 20. Okay, you will never know which stocks has a 20% return one. Okay, yeah, nobody can predict. I will tell you on day 5 what it actually means. It's called a portfolio management. Okay, I'll tell you on day 5. It's called portfolio management. All right, now let's focus back on here in terms of protecting your principal. Now, why is it important to set aside your 6 months expenses? Because I'll share with you, when the stock market crash, good time to buy low, correct or not? It's when the economic downturn. It's when there's a lot of retrenchment. Correct or not? Just like this period, yeah, this is the period. Best time to invest, right? We are very happy. Why is it that, you know, people are worried about the crash? Pauline, how are you? You got issue or not? No issue. I've been buying, you know. I'm happily shopping. Me and my brother everyday text. Hey, this one, that one, that one, this one. Then we will both get, like, every night. You know, we're texting and then, okay, what to buy? Because everything dropped at the same time, right? Then you're like deploying your cash. But we have been saving up our cash in the past already, because there's a discipline, I told you, right? So that's why we do not need to really, you know, sell our shares when the stock market crash. Because a lot of times why people lose money, it's not because their stocks never go up, you know. It's not because they didn't buy good stocks. It's because when the stock market crash, it's the time when they need money. Because they didn't set aside at least 6 months expenses. Then they got retrenched, right? Then that's where, touch wood, somebody falls sick at home. Hospital bills, didn't buy insurance, you know, that kind of stuff. Then kids need to go university, need to pay, you know. So you can, I mean, a lot of things, if you plan out nicely, it should not hit you one. Yeah. You see, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Let me repeat. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So calculate what is your expenses. Track your expenses at least 3 months. And then after that, adjust your expenses accordingly, as low as possible, so that your 6 months set aside is as low as possible. Before you're financially free, don't need to think about how, and don't compare with your friends, you know, that they go holiday, they buy car, they live in condo, it's okay one. You know, I never compare with my friends. But today, I'm much better off than my friends after like 10, 20 years. Okay, so I'm in the best state in the sense I'm in the most secure state. Because a lot of them just rely on their jobs. Okay, they rely on, while I was saving money to invest, they were like going on holidays, you know, buying bags, all of them buy cars. I never buy a car. I walk one. That's why I say I exercise, I walk. Even I go to Bishan, I walk. I mean, I stay at Potong Pasir, I walk to Bishan, you know, things like that. Yeah, walk lah. I got car. My car is that 2 car, you know, the 2 legs . And and then I exercise accordingly. Yeah. So that is how, and my kids, they are until now they have no, because they weren't brought up in cars, so they will take their own buses, their own train, and so on. Yeah. That's why I'm in Singapore. If I'm in Australia, maybe I'll buy a car, but because this is Singapore, okay. Everywhere I got Grab. Anything raining, I'll get Grab lah. But you say, but in terms of rainy days, difficult to get Grab. Pay more lor. You pay money, get premium one lah, $60 at most what. As compared to buying a car, hello. How often you rain and wow, I didn't no lah, not everyday rain one, right? Okay. So that's where you save the money aside. I put aside the 6 months expenses. Track it yourself. I cannot dictate you how you live your life. You are the ones. Okay, but you're the ones who want to be financially free. You set it aside. Of course, I'm not saying don't have a life, I'm asking you to practice these 2 words. This is the 2 words. I'm going to show you. You can write it down. It's called delayed why I write D every time, so I say O. Delayed gratification. Oh, it's going to be 9:30 soon. We can go over to the stock market. All right. What I mean by delayed gratification is this. Now, I do enjoy life. I brought my whole family on a business class air ticket in SQ, brought my dad that time to Hokkaido lah, whatever. And we stay all 4-5 class hotel. Yes. All right. But that's after I'm financially free using my passive income. Okay. So this is where I'm not saying you don't spend, but when you are at the level, then you are actually spending only your, the passive income. It's not the case where people use their credit cards, go for holidays, come back broke one, and then use the 12 months installment free plan, those kind of things. That's a different thing altogether. All right, yes. So use that, and then you will know that you don't need to anyhow sell your shares. That's one. Second thing is have enough health insurance coverage, especially now during this period, even more important. Okay. Now the thing that I'm afraid of is not COVID, it's dengue. Yeah, me, my friends, my colleague, my 2 kids all got dengue just these 2 months. So many people got dengue fever, and sometimes you get hospitalized. I was the one who got hospitalized. My other friend also got hospitalized. Okay, so make sure you have your health insurance. Okay, and then buy term. What do I mean by buy term is you buy term plan and invest the rest. Because how I actually lost money inside my investment was because I bought this thing called ILP, investment linked plan, which I tell you, I mix investment with insurance, which is really bad. All right. Now, once you know how to invest yourself, invest the money yourself. Okay. Of course, if you don't know how to invest, that's a separate issue. You leave it to someone. Once you come for the class, it's because you know how to invest yourself. And then just buy term insurance. Okay. Buy term insurance. Very cheap only. You go to those Aviva, you just click on the FWD, you just click with the critical illness and everything. A few 100K, I just bought for my daughter, a few 100K. How much? I think 200K every like $200. $200 only. Of course, it's an expense. But every year 200 lah, just buy lah. Right. So this is where you need to know. Clement, you run a pest control company. but now, okay lah. Now mosquitoes don't come that often already. That time was because circuit breaker. Nobody cleaned all the things surrounding. Yeah. Okay. The other one is never borrow money to invest. Okay, never. I don't. All right, I never use any of the margin or whatever. Even though when you open up the account, they will ask you for the margin account. Yes, you have to open the margin account, but don't use it. Okay, don't use it. All right, I never borrow money to invest. You see, a lot of people thought when I buy shares is because I leverage and so on. No lah. Oh, the only thing I leverage is this. I got only one loan. Yeah, it's called the housing loan. And that one better take housing loan. My interest now only 1%. I just refinance 1% only. Now interest rate very low. That one take. Okay, so that's why you must be smart lah, right? Housing you don't pay for everything because when you pay off everything you're not. My money I can compound at 20%. Interest rate only 1%. I'll go ahead and take the housing loan 1%. All right. Okay. So Jenny asked, what do you mean by buy term? Buy term means how do I say it? That means you cannot get back, no surrender value one. Okay. That means you don't be fooled. Last time I was fooled by those 4%, 9%, those things. All right. In the end, realize, wow, the 4%, 9% never materialize one. How many of you realize that? The 4%, 9% never materialized. My endowment plan, hi, yo, time low. Yeah, I bought my endowment plan since I was 16 years old, okay? When I was 30 plus or 37, 20, after 21 years, I take back my money. I'm like, walao, what is that kind of money? Okay? Yeah, so I tell you, you just buy, and then some of the coverage is like 10K only. I'm like, 10K cover what? Nowadays, 10K cannot cover anything, you know. Yeah, sure. So you buy term insurance, okay? Just type term insurance, and then they will just give you the rate, lor. Then you just buy. But hospitalization, I will buy the max. Okay, hospitalization, I'll buy the max. I don't save on hospitalization one. All right, a lot of people say, I know hospitalization is expensive. All right, but don't save on that lah. Okay, touch wood. The last thing that you want is this, your family members, or you know, because of health issue, then oh, I cannot give you the best medical and things. It's very sad. Okay, yeah. How about insurance whole life plan? Only when your whole life plan can buy term also. Do you know that? And it's cheaper, even the whole life plan. Yeah, even for the whole life, I will also go for term insurance. I pay like, for example, $1 million. You cover, let's say you cover yourself $1 million. 1 year is about 1,000 plus only, right? Yeah. So you just treat that 1,000 plus as expense every year. It's much cheaper than you pay for those that you can take back money. Yes. Then you take the rest of the savings, go and invest. Yeah. Okay. Now, next one. Okay, I will answer those questions in Q&A can regarding insurance and all. This is not insurance cost. Although I'm quite good with insurance. There, you know, there are some insurance company, iFast work very closely with us because they are also a broker. So I'm very close to iFast people. And then when I talk about insurance, they're like, hey, you want to join us or not? Then I'm like, okay, yeah, because I can actually calculate. I know how to calculate how much insurance. Actually, there's a way to calculate one. I want to learn one because you know, the whole family, I got 6 family members, right? Insurance to me is a very big expenditure. Okay, I must make sure there's sufficient insurance, yet I don't overpay for it. So that's why I want to learn how to calculate. All right, how much is needed. And in fact, a lot of people, if you are single, let's say touch with your parents already, you know, go to the next level already, report to heaven, okay? And you are a single, you're like 50 years old. Actually, you don't need a whole life plan. I mean, who take your money after that? Nobody, what? You don't have children, unless what, your dog. Okay, so you don't need a whole life plan. So a lot of people didn't understand. Of course, if you have your parents around, okay, you have your parents around, then say, oh, I'm now 50 years old, my parents 70 years old. I still need to buy insurance to, let's say touch wood, anything happen to me, my parents got money, correct? So you just calculate based on, let's say your parents can live until how long? 100 years old? Then you just buy, and 1 month they spend, like, let's say 2K times 12 months times 30 years. I think that's all you need to cover only. Yeah. So a lot of times you need to know how to calculate all this, even children, right? So let's say my dependents are who? My dad, I'm okay, you know, but so my 2 dependents will be my children, let's say. I only buy the life to make sure I cover until they are 21 years old. After they're 21 years old, come on, they can work what? Why need to cover their lifetime? No need. So I just calculate 1 month, they need to know how much times how many years. Then that's the coverage that I need only. Then after that, no need what? Right, let's say when I grow old, my children grow up. I don't need a whole life plan what? Whole life plan for what? Give my children. They don't need. They know how to work already what? Let's say they're 30 years old, 40 years old. Why they need your money? Okay? So that's where you know you don't need a whole life plan. All right? So, okay. So the other one is how value investors make money. This is very important, how value investors make money. Then I'm going to show you how to open a brokerage account and how to buy stocks, okay? Now, first, be frugal. Yes, I'm a very frugal person. I have a budget sheet last time. So everything I budget. Then I know how much that I can save up. Of course, pay yourself first. I know how to save money first, then the rest I spend. So be frugal. Second thing is save money. Your magic number is very important. Do the first thing, save your money first. Then after that, you will know what to spend on. Don't spend first, then save money. It doesn't work that way. Okay? Have 2 accounts if you can. So make sure that you calculate, let's say $500 or $300. Once you get your pay, soak it into another bank. No ATM one, nothing. Cannot take out one unless you want to invest. That's for investment purpose. Then you spend the rest and you think what are the things you need to cut in order to spend the rest of the 90% or don't know how many percent. Set aside for rainy days for 6 months. Always remember. Have your term health insurance covered. All right. If you have not got your hospitalization plan, please go and buy it right now. Very fast one. Go online, can buy already nowadays, huh? Okay. Don't even need agent like Aviva, all these. You know, very easy. Okay. Join communities. This is important. In investing, you want to grow your money. My advice is don't do it yourself. You do it yourself. Sometimes things happen. You don't know why it's happening. You don't know who to ask. All right. That's scary to me lah. All right. Unless you're very smart. You know, like 天文地理, whatever all the, you're like the PhD that know what's happening in the world one, okay lor? Then I have nothing to say, yeah? Six, find great companies and the valuation. That's why we are covered second day, and to the fourth day. Then, of course, take action. Buy undervalued stocks, okay? If you do 1 to 6, you find very good companies. At the end of the day, you never do anything. Also won't make money one. Okay? Yes, because there are some people who actually ask me, Pauline, you know the course guaranteed success or not? Then I say, not that I don't want to guarantee success. Can you guarantee your own success or not? Because after I go through, I give you all the companies, you know, the whole list of the companies of the watch list, 95% all go up, you know. Then I'll say, all go up already, yo. You make money? No, I never buy anything. Then how I guarantee your success? Correct? But I can guarantee in terms of the watch list, you know, okay? So the other one is, of course, manage your portfolio. And we'll teach you on the 5th day. Collect your dividends and capital appreciation. What do? You go back to step 1 again. Okay? This is how value investors make money. You just go into the system. And then you will receive a snowball effect. All right? And I will share with you on the 5th day, you know, how can you actually sell your shares such that I don't go for short-term investing. Not that I don't sell my shares. It's just that I don't have the short-term thinking. Okay? And how it works. All right? It's good. So give yourself a round of applause. I've covered everything I need to cover. And now it's 9:30. Jun. Great. Yes, don't worry. Our first day, I know many of you have been working. You're rushed back for the class, so we won't make it very heavy. Yeah, the heaviest one is, the Saturday, Sunday. Okay, yes, it's purposely done like that. But now, what I'm going to do is this, okay? Thank you for your questions. Some of them, the questions in the Q&A, I believe our team members, our moderators have been answered. All right, have answered you. And I'm just going to answer 1 or 2 questions. Then I'm going to show you how to go online to buy shares, okay? Right, first one is Eunice that in the Q&A ask, why does the amount go up after I increase the number of months? I tried 360 months plus 420 months. Eunice, you are saying, what does it mean by the amount go up? Okay, maybe you want to state your amount in the next question. All right, is it a positive figure or a negative figure? Okay, yeah, because some of you, your number go up is actually from a negative to a positive. But you didn't see the negative sign, all right, to make a difference, okay? So the other one is Curly is asking, if I started my insurance with return, how do I readjust my plan? What I did was I surrendered my plan. Okay, I actually sold it off to some of those insurance company, and after I take back the money, I go and invest. I use some of the money to buy term insurance, then the rest I go and invest. Okay, when I sold off my unit trust, which is the ILP plan, and the very miserable endowment plan, my insurance agent was saying, hey, like that you will lose money. And I did my calculation. I asked her, what if I bought term plan for that past 10 years? How much will it cost me? Okay, then she'll say, okay, roughly this amount. Then I tell her, the loss that I have is almost the same as I bought term plan. Isn't it the same? Then I treat it as this amount of money, so-called I lost. All right, over the past 10 years, I use it to buy my insurance. Anyway, insurance is something that I buy, but I pray hard not to use one. So luckily, nothing happened to me. I never use. Right? Yes. So that is how I calculate it to see whether it's worth for me to surrender and take the money out and I invest. Okay, don't do it right now. When you are confident in what stocks you want to buy, you need that money, then you do it because you know you can compound it better. Okay? Yeah. The other one is, Esther is asking, okay, last question, then I go to the broker. Local bank brokerage with no minimum amount can only go into SGX or other. Oh, no minimum amount. Where got no minimum amount? Local bank brokerage got brokerage fee one. Okay, there's no $0 brokerage fee in local broker. So I'm going to show you the one with the $0 one, and now I'm going to show you the one with the international stocks one, okay? Okay, everybody pay attention here. This is very fun. All right, done. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to show you the screen of two stocks. Okay, the two brokerage link. I will be giving you this set of slides. Okay, I'm going to show you. All right, I'm going to give you this set of slides tomorrow. Okay, where is it? Okay, not here. Wait, just let me get out of this one. Okay, so I'm going to show you, you will get this set of slides. All right, yes, where we will show you the brokerage account. So no need to worry if you forget today, you don't know where to go to and so on. I will be giving you this set of slides, okay, tomorrow, all right? So this one is where we will show you the Saxo and the thing of swing, okay? So where you sign up, how you sign up, you'll be in the slides, right? So for Saxo, you can buy international stocks everywhere, including Singapore ones, okay? How do you sign up? The link is there. Tomorrow we will send. If you forgot the link, never mind. All right, guys, can you send them the link in the chat right now if they want to copy and paste? Okay, Andrew, maybe you want to put it inside the chat. Okay, our moderator will send you this particular link in the chat in case some of you are eager tonight or tomorrow morning want to sign before waiting for the slides, okay? So we'll send you the link right now. In the link, put down VIC as the educator. Why? Because VIC members, you'll get platinum rate. Okay, so the moment you fund, let's say $3,000 to buy shares, this $3,000 is to buy shares. Okay, so the moment you're able to fund $3,000 to buy shares, what they will do is they will give you the special rate, which is the platinum rate. It's cheaper. Okay, all right, it's cheaper. Okay, so if you are not buying yet, no need to put in the money. Okay, in any case, you have no brokerage fee if you don't buy, ma. But before you buy, put in the $3,000, then use that money to buy shares, they will give you the platinum rate. Get it all, everybody? All right, okay. So the other one is, you went to the link. No, I'm not going to the link yet, okay? So let me go to the next one. We have FAQ over there as well. So if you, let's say, for whatever reason, you go and sign up, I forgot to key in VIC. Don't worry. Send the email of your full name, Saxo account number, the badge after you have put in the 3,000 sent to Selena. Okay, this email. All right, and then we will request for you. Okay, that's why in the registration you forgot, right, to click VIC to get the special rate. Any of the FAQ, can you please read yourself? All right, how to use which exchange there's the link over there. Okay, yeah, they have the FAQ done for you already. Okay, the rates, please don't ask me. I don't remember all the rates one. A lot of people thought I Google, you know. My name is not Google. Okay, my name is called Pauline. I cannot remember a lot of things one. So even you ask me, okay, I have to go and check. I got to click. Okay, so might as well you click yourself. Okay, we will put it out there, you click yourself, okay? All right. Then how you deposit, how you do this, everything is there. They have the ways to show, the videos, everything to show you. Okay, yeah. Is their platform. So they're quite good. The other one is Think or Swim. Think or Swim, why even Saxo can buy US stocks. I still recommend Think or Swim. It's because Think or Swim $0. No brokerage fee. No custodian fee. No whatever fee. Then you say, what TD Ameritrade earn? They earn by accept. Okay, so and for our graduates, what will happen is once you open up the account, let's say you fund a minimum of 3,005 USD to buy shares one, straight away send the print screen to us. We will request for you to get your live data, the real-time stock. If not, normal people would actually get the 20 minutes delay one. Okay, yeah, 20 minutes delay. Okay, so if you're minimum funding, we can show you don't need to pay for the live data. Like Saxo, you got to pay for live data one. Saxo is 20 minutes delay. Yeah, if you want, I think, okay, let me see. If you want the live data, I think they have you have to pay in the rate of the platinum user. So they don't give you the live one. All right, they will charge you for it. Yes. Okay, but then again, it's still all right. You buy, let's say, US shares, right? So it's like $3 only. Okay, you buy Hong Kong shares, They put out here 20, I think it's 20 Hong Kong dollar. Okay, so it's quite all right, huh? Okay, now I'm going to show you how to go in. Okay, we will send you the size tomorrow. Don't need to be panicky. All right. So now I'm going to go to Saxo first. Okay, I'm just going to show you Saxo. Okay, how to go in. Now, when you click onto here, the link, you will see this. Okay, then of course you put in your name, email, phone number, name of educator. You type VIC, you submit. All right, then you go through. Then you will go through a SingPass thing. For Singaporeans, very simple. You click on the SingPass. Then you click which one you want. If you want to buy stocks one, you click this one. Normally EQ. Okay? Unless you want to do the rest, which I don't do. I only do stocks. Okay? Yeah, I don't do Forex. Don't ask me about Forex. I don't do CFDs. Don't ask me about CFDs. I don't do FX options. Don't ask me about FX options. ETFs, quite okay. All right, you can choose ETFs. All right, and if you want bonds, but I also don't do. Okay, ETFs is actually a savings plan. But if I can buy stocks, I can perform better than ETF. So I don't buy ETF. Also the same. Okay? Yeah. This is where when you click, you will know which are the ones you want. Okay? Now, next thing. You know, the good thing about this Saxo is this. You can get a demo account. Sign up for a demo account. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you here. Hey, wait, you can see my screen. Let me double check that you can see my screen. Okay, you can see my screen. Okay, so once you go to the platform, you can see there's a demo one. Do you see here? Do you see here? Okay, do you see here? Got demo here. You can use demo account one. What I like about Saxo and Think or Swim is you can sign up for a demo. Demo means you can. And then you see here, got sign up for free demo one. You see the click here. All right, then you try free demo. What you do is this: go and sign up for a free demo first. Okay, while you open the account, also sign up for the free demo. You have 100K for you to anyhow play, anyhow click. Okay? So you don't need to be afraid. What if I click wrongly? I don't know how to use. Sign up for the free demo account. Okay? Then you go in there, then you anyhow click here, click there, never mind. And you learn from it. Okay? Yes. So this is not your real money. It's like simulator. All right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can buy shares, let's say, okay? Now, so let's say now you go in. Oh, what happened? Okay, now. All right. So let's say now you go in, you should see this right now. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So you can add your watch list. Okay, and you can find shares over here. All right. So what shares do you want to find? For example, you want Singapore stocks and you type VICOM. Let's say lah. Then you see it comes out. Okay, then just click on to here. Then let's say 217. For example, I'm not saying to buy. I'm saying let's say you calculate and then you realize, oh, it's undervalued, business model good, everything pass. Because the next few days we'll teach you the criteria. So let's say all pass already. Let's say you want to buy. Then what you do is you need to take a look at it, then you see here, trade. Okay, don't worry if you forget. There's this video. It's recorded. All right. So you can, buy, you can watch the video again. So this one, trade. All right. And then trade. You can see over here. Then they will tell you buy. All right. It's either you buy or sell. So that's why I said you don't need to be worried about what bid price lah, ask price lah, don't know what price. Don't worry. It's either you know whether you want to buy or you want to sell. That's all. Okay. Make your life simple. Now let's say you want to buy 100 shares, for example. Then 100 shares, all right, $2.18, for example, you're okay with that. Now what is GTC? GTC means good to cancel. It means if today, all right, it didn't drop to 218. For example, you go to do 220, 221. That means it didn't go through. What will happen is the next day, this will continue to be there until it hit the price that you want. Okay? But normally, I will go for day order. That's me lah. Then I'll do it again. Okay? Yeah. Because just in case there are certain news tonight, then the next day it crashed, then I can put in a new pricing. Okay, so normally I don't really put like GTC, but if you are, let's say, the one who are very efficient like Ken, is you say, I know what price I want, then he will put GTC. It's okay. If not, you put day order. Then what you do is then you place order. You see, you place order, you put out here the cost, $10. Okay, that's the cost. All right, you buy, how many shares I buy? $218. Then you pay $10. Yeah, like that, not very worth it, huh? Okay, so you don't. So what you do is this. You buy more shares, let's say you buy 1,000. Let's say the cost. Okay, you place order. Now it's $11. Makes more sense, right? You all get what I mean? Okay, because there's a minimum charge one. So imagine if you have $200, you buy the shares, okay, it's $10. Your cost is 5%. Not very worth it. All right. But this one, $11, your cost is like 0. How many percent? Let me calculate. Let me take my calculator. $11 divided by 2180 is 0.5%. You see, to make by 0.5%, maybe by the $11 very fast. You go up 1 cent, maybe you'll make it already. Okay? Yeah, so this is the case. So how do you see that how much is it, whether it's worth it? What you do is you just see this cost and then you compare accordingly. Yeah. All right. Normally, sometimes I can open up 2 platforms and then it's compare the cost. Which one is cheaper than? I don't remember the 0 point something with the 0 point something or whatever. Sorry. I might as well click onto here that I see the 2 sides, which is cheaper. Then I'll buy that one. Use that platform to buy. You get what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Just in case I also calculate wrongly, right? And let's say you want to buy Hong Kong stocks. All right. Hai Di Lao, you know, heard of Hai Di Lao? Hai Di Lao, yeah. Okay, Hai Di Lao, let's say you want to buy Hai Di Lao. All right, so you can find Hai Di Lao over here. Also, the way you trade. So let's say you're happy, you know, and then you want to buy. And they order $41. Let's say you want to buy, I don't know, 100 shares. Place order is 100 HK dollar. So 100 HK dollar you divide by about 6 is about $16. So 4,001 Hong Kong dollar, okay, is about 684. So not very worth it because normally you go within 1,000 or less than 1,000, the cost will be quite high. So what you do is this, okay, maybe you buy, let's say 1,000 shares, okay. So let's say you can see, I'm just going to show you, doesn't mean you need to buy so much, all right, it's 140. So $140, this is Hong Kong dollars, not Sing dollars, Hong Kong dollar divide by 41,050 is like 0.3% of the cost. So it is much cheaper to actually get from here than you buy from others actually. All right. Now, your next question will ask will be this. But do I bank in Hong Kong dollar and so on? No, you bank in Singapore dollar. Okay. You just do a bank transfer, very fast one. All right. Use your DBS or whatever. Best is DBS. Okay. Just a DBS to transfer. Everything is free with DBS. Okay. So DBS, you transfer your money over, and then after they will convert to Hong Kong dollar or US dollar for you. Okay, this is what they will do. All right, so this is the thing about Saxo. Okay, yeah. So some of you ask, if we already have the Saxo account, can we still use the code for platinum rate? The answer is yes. Okay, but I'm not sure how you put the platinum rate because you already got the account. How you type the VIC. So you have to send to you have to tell them you are from VIC. Just you see there's this part where you can actually talk to them one. Okay, what is it? Settings, no. Is it this one, message? I know there's one which you can talk to them one. I forgot where is it. wait out. Screener selects account, other account, I think. Okay, you can actually talk to them. All right. Yeah, so you go and talk to them and ask them whether, here, sorry, it's question mark, chat. Okay, so you can chat with them and then the support center, and then you open up a ticket and say, can I get a rate for the VIC and so on. All right, okay, so you can chat with them. Both Think or Swim and this Saxo, they have the what do I call it, the chat bot, which is quite good. Okay. Trader, please don't write how you trade over here. All right. Because we're not here to talk about trading. All right. No day trader, no intra trading, no scalper. All right. Yes. If you want to do trader, please go to somewhere else. All right. I'm very clear on that. Okay. Yes. Right. But if you are already a trader, just keep it with you. Okay. Don't need to share with other people. All right. We are here to become value investor. All right. So Saxo got this currency conversion of 0.75%. Isn't that incur more charges? So how are you going to then buy foreign stocks? You are so going to change it to foreign currency, what? Right? Okay, so how do you then do that? Into foreign, you change it into a foreign currency, and then whatever all this will definitely have that kind of admin charges one. You go and put it into this other brokerage, they will also have it. Okay. Yep. So questions is like, so when the shares are bought, then transfer the money, or put in the money first? Put in the money first, then you buy your shares. Okay, put in the money first, then you buy your shares. All right. Angelina said, can you explain again regarding trading, how to know if it's worth? All right, so watch the video. Okay, watch the video, because I already said it. All right, it's inside. You go and buy, you go and test it out. Okay, you go and test it out. You buy 100 shares, how much it will cost you. All right, see over here the cost, and then you use the cost to divide by the value of it. Okay, how much would it? Because you need to make back your 100 Hong Kong dollar. Okay, the percentage matters. This is what mathematics is about. Okay, yeah. This is the only thing that you learn in mathematics that you can use in real life. Okay, to know how to calculate this thing called percentage. The other one is $1,000, let's say. All right, you place order, you will realize it's 140 versus the 41K. Okay, yeah. So you'll see that you buy slightly more, normally beyond that a certain value, it actually makes more sense. Okay, that's all. Right. Eunice said Saxo has really poor reviews on Google, then don't take lah. Oh, I'm the like that one. Okay, then don't take, you take others. Got others, got interactive broker also. Okay, got Tigers as well. All right, it's your choice. Okay, yeah, kind of lost watch the video because this is the first time you are seeing it. All right, okay. Now, I'm okay with you using any broker one. All right, okay, it doesn't really, it doesn't mean I use, you must use one, but I cannot show you everything, okay? All right, why I show Saxo is because that time only got Saxo. Interactive broker not here yet, Tigers not here yet. Okay, only Saxo that's really fast using SingPass. Okay, the other one I want to show you is TD Ameritrade. Now, TD Ameritrade, the good thing is this, 0 brokerage fee. Downside is that it only have US stocks, don't have Hong Kong stocks, don't have China stocks, don't have whatever West stocks. Okay, yeah, so only US. Yeah, you can also open an account, all right, and after that have a demo account. Okay, yeah. Why I like TD Ameritrade is because it's $0 commission, but the downside is now it takes very long, really very long to open, about 2 months. Okay, don't ask us in VIC why they take so long, because a lot of us send in VIC, how come the thing of Swing never reply me or whatever. There's nothing I can do, no. I'm not a broker. I'm not TD Ameritrade. TD Ameritrade don't belong to me. I wish it belonged to me. It doesn't. Okay, yeah. So I'm just here to tell you that this one got 0 commission, so of course it's good lah, huh? But because it's 0 commission, they also say people all want one, so it takes a long time. All right. So then you just go through the process. Click on the individual. All right. Even though they said margin, this is the one because you're not corporate, or unless you want to do a joint one with your spouse, okay, you can choose to use the joint. Okay, then do you have a username password? You say no if you're new, and after that just put in your username, password, etc. Then you submit. After that they will ask you for step 2, step 3, step 4, step everything. Okay, the moment you finish step 1, you can start to use the demo account already. Okay, let me repeat. The moment you finish step 1, you can use the email and password, the username and password, all right, for your demo account already. Okay, so which means tonight, let's say you play on this, after that, you can use your live and log in and start to play around with it already. Okay, can? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to, let's say, buy shares in using TD Ameritrade. Okay, now I'm going to close this share screen and show you the other one. I'm going to show you the phone interface. Okay. Yeah. Everyone can see my phone interface. If you can see, raise up your hands. Okay, good. Right. Why I like to use phone interface is because, you know, it is more user friendly. Okay. Yeah. So let's say like, and then you can see the share price now jump because US market you see all this jump. This one is live data. Okay. This one is live data. So let's say you want to buy shares. Did you see the search button over here? Actually, it's very simple to use. Search button. Let's say you want to buy Apple. Okay, Apple. Type lah. Some of the people are very worried. What if I don't know what's the code or whatever? No need to memorize. I never memorize one. Okay. But after you keep buying, you will know it's AAPL lah. All right. Then after that, you see Apple. Okay, here. All right. So you click. Okay. Then after you say you want to buy or sell, correct or not? Okay. So you want to buy, all right, it's at this price. All right, you want to sell, currently it's at this price. Like that, lor. Okay. So let's say you want to buy, then you want to do is trade. You press here, trade. You see? Trade. All right. And you press here, trade. Okay. Then let's say you want to buy 100 shares. It's 44K. There's, oh, I don't have too much money. I don't want to buy 100. Then what you do is this. You change here. Right? You change it to, let's say, 10 shares. Oh. Yeah. You know what's the beautiful thing about US market? You can start with one share if you like. Anyway, now zero brokerage fee lah. You can buy one share. Right? Okay. So let's say, then after that, when you click confirm, all right, I won't click send because I'm not buying. Not at this price though. So you can see that it's zero commission. All right. So you want to buy one share of, it's just 444. So you see, in US market, this one makes sense. You don't need to take care of the cost. It's unlike Saxo. Okay. So even if it's like, let's say you say certain shares of 100. So maybe now even 444, you know, once you buy, you can, immediately when you do a stock split, you have 4 shares, right? If you buy 2, then you have 8 shares. You know, you can slowly accumulate. Well, anyway, $0 ma. Last time, because the commission, you say, oh yeah, cannot like the cost like that. You keep buying. Wow, a lot of cost, correct or not? Then you loogie. No need, no cost. What's stopping you? Right. So what's stopping you from making money? I keep asking people. Okay. So that's why you can, but the issue is now it takes very long to open, although it's very good like $0, right? Okay, everybody will be very happy right now. Okay, and I'm going to log out. I'm just going to show you. You see, there's this thing called the live trading. Just to show you the live trading. There's this part called paper money. Okay, so you can actually go into paper money to play around. It's using the same user ID and password. All right, so I'm just going to take out for a while now because I'm going to put in my password. All right, okay, so now go in already. So I key in my password. Okay, wait, is my phone? All right, so let me see whether it shows. Okay, now I log in already. Does it show? Hello. Wait, give me some time. It's not fitting it. Wait, this thing is not fitting. Wait a while, because I want to show you how the paper money looks like, which is quite fun. You can use your paper money, okay, to show this. Suddenly it didn't appear inside here. Okay, come up. All right, so let me click on again. So you can see in terms of paper money, just now I actually go into my paper money already. Okay, so you should see right now, right? This is my paper account. Okay, so it's different. Now you see, it is very different. The share price don't move as fast. This one is a 20 minutes delay. You see, they put out here 20 minutes delay, but it's okay. Why? Because you are playing with it. All right, so you want to buy Apple. This one you can buy. Buy Apple. Let's say, oh boy. All right, trade. Okay, they give you 200K you anyhow play So let's say you want to trade. For example, you click here. Let's say I'm too fast. You click here, see, trade. Let's say you want to buy. Trade. Okay, so let's say you want to buy 100 shares. Buy off. Anyway, inside got money, Okay, 44K. Okay, so let's say you confirm. You want to buy. Confirm. All right. So you can see $0. Then after that, you have this. Okay, so paper trade. All right, so you click. Okay, see whether you get it or not. Okay, so now I haven't get it yet. It's working. Okay, so you play around with the paper money. All right, so it's not as scary as you think. This is the thing. That's why I say when you come for training, okay, we can share with you what to do step by step. Then you don't get drowned. A lot of people, they use their real money to go and trade one, you know. Don't do that. You test out, because sometimes you might find a good stocks to buy, especially, you know, when it comes. There was once one of the graduate come and ask me, Pauline, I do this leh. All right, how come I didn't get the money? You go and sell something. Then in the end, I go and check. You went to print screen for me to see. Then I said, hey, I wasted my time. You tell me you sell. In the end, you buy, okay? Do you see this thing? I want to see it. No wonder the money goes out lah. He didn't get back the money. When you sell, you're supposed to get back your money, ma. You sell already. They sell already, how come the money doesn't come in? Then I said, hello, you go and click buy leh. They said, oh yeah, huh? Okay, this kind of things, huh? I cannot help you, huh? All right, okay. Then someone asked me to check, where's my time, really, right? Why is it I sell already, the money don't come in? What happened to the system? Nothing happened to the system. After I go one big round, I go and check everything, then realize he actually buy, he didn't sell. Okay, all right. Yeah. So let me see whether there's any other question. Okay. If you can ask the question not in chat, can ask in Q&A. All right, I'll give priority for those who ask in Q&A. All right. Now there's the questions where Saxo have a Singapore to USD dollar. Yeah, there's a conversion fee. Every broker will have a conversion fee one. All right, you can check out with your own broker that you are using. Okay, yeah, on the conversion fee. Okay, but I would always say this: don't be penny wise, pound foolish. A lot of people are very concerned about cost. Okay, nowadays I can share with you. If you want, then I think the best is you go and use Think or Swim, okay? And then you just do a one lump sum, put in with that particular, you just use DBS to transfer can already. Okay, and then the DBS over here will use their rate to convert it into the US dollar. Okay, it's the bank rate lah. All right, yeah. So this is where you have to, I mean, buy overseas shares, there's always a foreign exchange risk, but I don't think in terms of US dollar is that bad. All right, yeah. So the other one is in Saxo, they ask to select trading products. Just now I showed you already, ma, which one to choose if you want. Because I don't do CFD, I don't do the rest of the stuff. It's just stocks, and probably I will do options, that's all. Okay. Yeah, options and stocks and options if you want to choose. I'm not sure whether you do CFDs or not. Okay, and Forex. All right. May I know the key advantage or disadvantage in using Saxo versus DBS VIC? Gina, we will be sending out some of the template, not template. We have done an Excel spreadsheet on the cost. Okay. However, we don't analyze each and every platform. It's crazy. There are 40 over platforms. It doesn't make sense for us to compare each and every one. Okay. And they always change their rates, right? So Saxo, the good thing about it is you can do options with it. You can do international stocks, whereas DBS VIC will have a limitation. Okay. Normally using local brokers to buy overseas stocks is definitely more expensive. Let me repeat. Using local brokers to buy overseas stocks is normally more expensive. Okay. Yeah. And the other one is Esther is asking, what about stocks with dividends? How to see? Use VApp. Okay, use VApp. Now, the other one, how secure is Saxo and TD Ameritrade? Well, TD Ameritrade is a listed company. Saxo, both of them are, Saxo is actually approved by MAS. Okay, everything has risk, even in our local banks. Nothing is 100% guaranteed, so you just split up accordingly. Okay. Jane is asking, any thoughts on Poem's platform? Sorry, I've not used Poems before, so I can't comment. All right, yeah. So if you think that Poems is good and you compare the rate with Saxo, by all means, if this is better, use Poems. Okay, yeah. Chin Kyung said, is there a fee for custodian? The answer is yes, 0.12% of your portfolio per year. 0.12% per year on your portfolio. What is 0.12% when you can make about 20% per year? Anyway, you put the money in the bank, they also take $2 from you. Okay? Now, so we need to open 2 accounts. Lillian, is up to you. Which which kind of exchange you want to go into. But since opening of account is free, why not? Right, because TD Ameritrade, although it's good, but it takes very long to set up, 2 months, and although it's zero brokerage fee, but you can only buy US stocks. What if you want to buy Hong Kong stocks? Then you have to use Saxo. Okay, right. Fong is asking, direct register with on Saxo or Ting or Swing? Yes, direct. I'm not a broker. I'm just showing you because a lot of you didn't know how to buy shares, you know, so I need to show you. Local brokers, I don't need to bother because local brokers just go to their office, they will show you. Here it's not as easy, okay? Now, I'm going to stop answering questions for a while because it's 10 o'clock, okay? I'm just going to show you for those who have issues with the VIC. Okay? Then I will show you how to put in and what are the things to take note of so that you can get yourself ready for tomorrow. Okay, I don't want to keep up your time today for too long because it's a midweek, all right? And tomorrow, some of you need to wake up early to work, okay? But you can continue to stay on for questions. I will still answer the question. You can type it in, all right? Okay. So wait, I show you how to go into the V app to key in those of your, no, not this one. Sorry, I do the wrong one. Okay, let me stop share. It's not this one. It is a, let me see. I will use this instead. Okay, so you should see my screen, and I'm going to my Safari. Okay, and to show you, let's say when you haven't registered, not everybody need this part because some of you have already registered for your VF account successfully, key in your promo code. It's okay, all right? So today's session, that's all right? Because it's 10 o'clock already, I understand some of you have to put your children to sleep or whatever, you have your own engagement. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show those who have issues with VIC about VIC, okay? And then I will answer the Q&A, okay? Yes. So this is like, you know, quite optional for those. If you say that, oh, it's too late already, I got something else I need to do, I'm going to come back to watch the video on the Q&A by all means, okay? Yeah, right. Just make sure that you have your account ready for tomorrow, huh? Don't wait until when Aaron say, okay, we're going to look at this stock, Then say, sorry, what, I haven't registered, where to find, nobody is going to help you, Okay, do it today, by today, Right. So I'm going to show you, once you register for an account, okay, no need to teach you all this. You can even sign in with Google if you have a Gmail. Now, so let's say I'm going to use my demo account to show you what to do, how to key in the promo code, and so on, right? Okay, so you log in. Once you log in, okay, use your laptop or PC is easier lah. All right, because iPhone doesn't have this thing called subscription. Okay, iPhone doesn't have this part. So it's better that if you want to do this, you have issues, use a laptop or a PC. I think it's much easier. And some more, you need to key in certain things. Make sure your screen is bigger. Don't just screen your eyes on a small little phone and then you key the wrong stuff, right? Okay, so what you do is you go to the subscription, all right? And you will know that we have given you this V starter plan. Okay, we have given you the V starter plan, all right? Now, so what you do is yours is not a 7 days trial, yours is going to be a 90 days, right? So you go and subscribe now, okay? Then what you do is key in all your whatever billing details and so on, your addresses. And then after that over here, do you see this part? Okay, 7 days. So what you do is please key in your promo code. I can't key for you. I don't know what's your promo code. So it could be like PT, you know, then I don't know lah. Then 36 or something like that. Okay. Once you key the promo code, you should click apply. All right. My this one does not exist. Confirm does not exist. I anyhow key one. Yours should have. If yours said that it doesn't exist, first you go and double check that you key in correctly. Can. Then secondly, if you really key in and double check, you ask your whoever to look out for you still, you key in correctly. But when you click apply, it didn't go through, then okay, please write an email or contact. Let us know now. Okay, let us know. Then you should see here the V starter plan have changed to 90 days. 90. You have it for free. Okay, and then you should see the amount here. Don't need to worry because you don't need to pay, we pay. All right, we pay to the exchange. Then you need to key in your debit or credit card details, okay? Now, after you key in, a few things to take note. after 3 months, if you don't want it, okay, please send an email to hello@vapp if you want to cancel your subscription. If you don't want to renew, just email to this. In fact, later on, you will see there's one part which you can click where it doesn't auto-renew. In fact, you don't need to worry because 7 days before the closing date, we will send an email to you to inform you that, you know what, this is 3 months is going to be over. Okay, so you click agree to terms and conditions and click subscribe now. All right, you click subscribe now. Okay, so I'm going to click subscribe now, but mine is 7 days one. Okay, mine is 7 days because I don't have the promo code. You have, I don't have. Right, so once you click the promo code and you click subscribe now, you should just double check your date to make sure that it's 90 days. Okay, it's 90 days. And then you should see that you have your V starter plan. Then you will ask you to choose your exchange. Okay, ask you to choose your exchange. Now, which are the exchanges to choose is up to you. Let me repeat. Which are the exchanges to choose is up to you. It's not up to me because you're the one buying the shares, right? Now, over here also have stated to unsubscribe, drop us an email by this date. So you cannot tell us you do not know. Let me repeat. To unsubscribe, drop us an email at before this date. So I said, you cannot tell us you do not know because it's written down here. I've talked about it. Okay, yes. Because a lot of people like to say, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't mean that you are right, okay? Because all the things that we need you to know is there. All right. Now, this is where you choose your exchanges. Then I say, Pauline, which one to choose? Very blurry. Okay. Let me share with you. Since got 3, of course, you might want to choose like Singapore Exchange if you want to start off on the new starter. All right. Yeah. Singapore Exchange because the REITs, everything is there. I will be talking about REITs on day 5. Okay. Now, then let's say you want to open up US, Singapore. Then you don't know, I don't know whether I want US one, or I want London one, or I want Hong Kong one. Cannot decide now. Okay, then don't decide. All right, don't decide. Just click the Singapore one and then you save. Okay, yeah. Because what happened is this, I'm going to show you. Take a look over here. I'm going to go back in again. You see, I'm one of 3 U's, right? Okay, so I'm going to put it smaller. What happens is once you have chosen, you cannot unclick one. Okay? So once you have chosen, you cannot unclick it until 3 months later when you renew. When you renew, let's say, for example, you decide to use it. You can reset everything that you want. The 3 exchanges or 7 exchanges, whichever you sign up. Okay? And every year when you sign up, you can reset once. Do you see there's this button called reset? Okay? You can reset once. All right? Okay? No, this one no cancel. Okay, so you can see you can do a reset one. There's only one chance where you can reset. Okay? So you cannot every time reset. The reset is just in case you click the wrong thing or whatever. Because some people say, but you know what? It cannot fault me. I clicked wrongly. Okay, fine. You cannot be clicking wrongly 10 times. Okay? That's a clear cheating. All right? Yeah. So you choose accordingly. If you cannot choose, then don't choose now. Choose whenever you really are thinking of getting them. But I would say the 3 exchanges really for new investors these 3 will be good enough. First, of course, Singapore. The other 2, NASDAQ and New York Stock Exchange, because it's all the US shares. Okay? Yeah, NASDAQ. Some of you say, I don't want the New York Stock Exchange. I just want a tech stock. Okay, then you just choose NASDAQ. And probably like, Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Up to you. Okay, it's for you to choose. It's not for us to choose. All right? Yeah. Any other questions? Okay, so this one I've cleared already. So tomorrow when Eric comes over at 7:30, make sure you have all this ready. Okay, I'm going to, Eric may just go through with you how to choose the exchange again. Okay, but he's not going to show you how to do the promo code or whatever. No. Tomorrow is not that. Okay, tomorrow is the start of analyzing stocks already. Yeah, because some of the seasoned ones will say, I'm waiting to analyze stocks. I don't want to come here to learn all this. I know all this already. Okay, can Now, I'm going to start the answer questions. Okay, so for those who are not into the Q&A, if you want to leave, you can leave. Okay, if you want to hear the Q&A, of course, by all means, I will answer as many questions as I can. Yeah, all right. So Huiku is actually asking, the fund that we transfer to Saxo, some of the questions I will answer. Moderators, if you want to type in to answer, just do so as well. Can? Okay, so we speed up the whole process. Then we don't need to make them wait very long. Some of you, your questions, we will answer you privately. All right. Now, Hui Ku is asking the fund that we transfer to SEXO, how it take to appear is within 2 hours, immediate transfer. It's just like a bank transfer. Okay. So they will tell you, just read the FAQ. Okay. Read the FAQ. It will state down there. All right. And is there a settlement date for SEXO? Chin Kyung is asking. For this, I don't use margin. I rather not. It's not like the Singapore broker. I normally would put the money in my fund first. Then I use it to minus off. Let's say I want to buy the shares. I roughly know it's 3K. Okay. So I will straight away use my DBS bank to transfer my money. It's like a fast transfer to SEXO account. It will take about 1 to 2 hours. After that, I can buy the shares really. Okay. Yeah. So it's that fast. You will say that, oh, but what if, the price now here very good, 2 hours later, then you put in some money there first, on standby. Okay. So William is asking for the name of educator, put VIC. Follow the slides. We very systematic already, yeah? We very systematic. Follow the slides, okay? Now, Sindri is asking, initial funding of 300K, even with VIC to get platinum? Huh? Minimum initial, 3K, who said 300K? You see the zero wrongly, Wow, if everyone need to buy 300K, then nobody can get ready 3K . Okay, Lam is asking, you will share about Singapore REITs, but just now you suggest Hong Kong exchange is better, right? Now, what I mean is Hong Kong exchange is better is because in terms of exchange, in terms of the type of shares, yes, Hong Kong exchange is definitely at a higher level than Singapore exchange. Okay, yeah, but that doesn't mean you don't want the Singapore exchange, you don't want the Singapore REITs. It's up to you, okay. Fong Jun is asking, we need to register the SEXO thing also by tomorrow. No, tomorrow the more important thing is the VIC. Okay, yeah, the VIC. It's like, for example, you need to know how to drive a car. We will give you the car first. Okay, but in order to get the car, you can do it later on. Okay, yes, no worry. Mark is asking regarding the selection of exchange, if my goal is maximum return, would you buy REITs from the SGX? Maximum, what's maximum return, Mark? Can you give me a definition? What's maximum return? What's maximum return? Infinite? 1,000%? 2,000%? 3,000%? Yeah. Why would anyone? Of course, everyone goes is maximum return. Whose goal is a minimum return one? Raise up your hand. Any one of you, your goal is, my goal is minimum return. Raise up your hand. Bola, everyone's goal is maximum return. Hello. Okay. So it's just a matter of in that particular safe mode, which is the max return that we are looking at. For example, REITs is definitely much safer, okay? But you don't expect it as the high growth stock, okay? I will share with you what's a high growth, what's a dividend stocks in the next few days. Eric will share with you more. Lilian is saying the SEXO did not list stocks, only Forex. Equities, equities is stocks. Okay, equities is stocks. All right, equities is stocks. Okay. Mark is asking regarding the selection of exchange. If my goal is maximum return, oh, okay, no, I answered already. Yan Ming is asking, will there be a conversion cost if I use SGD as my base currency? The only way you can do is use SGD as base currency for SEXO. You can't use any other currency. We went to XSmart, we went to transfer USD. He went to convert, SEXO went to convert it back to SGD. Yeah. Okay, so don't bother. Okay, Lam is asking if I'm interested in Hong Kong shares. Okay, will you guys share about what shares to look at? Yes, on day 5, I will share a few. Angelina is asking US dividends taxes 30%, but I heard there's a platform which charges only 15% via Ireland Stock Exchange. Okay, then you go over to there, a platform. But what are you talking about? We are talking about US stocks, you're talking about Ireland Stock Exchange. So you buy US stocks via Ireland Stock Exchange? Are you saying that? So you go and check out if you can really get it lower by all means, Okay? Yeah, but not that I know of. Okay? Yeah. The other one is Corinne is asking, will the bootcamp go through more than 3 types of stocks exchanges? Yes, we will, because we don't know what y'all want to choose. Okay? Meaning we won't be able to 100% follow trainer for certain stock exchanges. You can always upgrade if you want to. Okay, yeah, we'll give you more choices. All right, we'll give you more choices, and then you see whether which are the ones that you want. Okay, it's like a buffet lah, but your stomach cannot hold so much ma. Then you cannot eat everything right? It's the same thing but we still give you the buffet to choose. Okay. Boonwee is saying, how do I check my commission rate for Saxo at the platinum rate? Oh, can you check it out with the FAQ? All right. If you really cannot find, then check with the Saxo how to see it that is in platinum. Where on earth can see? I've not seen it. Yeah, where on earth to verify it. Okay. And David is asking, I bought V Pro with a promo code. Okay. Stated that the next billing date is 9 November. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. No problem. All right. So settlement will be immediate if we use Saxo, right? Yes. And Delise is asking, do you think 20% is still achievable if we reduce the period of time down to say 5 years? Or would you say 10 years is minimum? I will put 10 years as the minimum. I won't put 5 years, frankly speaking. Yeah. Why? Why do I, touch wood, 5 years later, you are going to report to heaven already? Yeah. No, right. Okay, so do it 10 years and even longer. Okay. Right. Yan Ming is saying, sorry, I didn't catch the conversion thingy, but what base currency would you recommend? Singapore. Because I told you it's only Singapore, okay? If I say Singapore not nicely, I say Singapore. See, there you all get it? Only Singapore dollar. Oh, Li Ping said, but my package brought is V Pro. Oh, okay. This one maybe Andrew, can you answer and check out Li Ping's package? All right, because I have no, I don't know how, I can't check out your package right now. They can only do it backend. Okay, yeah, so they will answer your question directly. William is asking, I mean, I have already put it as Pauline Teo VIC on the day when I attended. Am I still eligible? Oh, can you check out with Saxo? Just check it with them. All right, that you're supposed to be VIC. Go to the chat box and put in the ticket. All right, yeah. Then they will help you to change lah. Kimberly is asking, so the V is for us to analyze stocks? Yes, based on the exchange that we selected. Yes, precisely, because we pay the exchange accordingly. Yeah, the exchange will give us for free. Yeah, that's how they make money, right? Chen Haoli said, will you be teaching value investing or value momentum investing? Wow. What is value momentum investing? What say? You very chim leh. I go to Google right now. What's called value momentum investing? What say? Wow, somebody created value momentum. Wow, sorry, it's value investing. We don't have value momentum. Okay? Yeah. All right. So this is not what value momentum. Momentum is momentum, value is value. Okay? Yeah. So we teach value investing. Just buy good companies and make your money. Okay? Yeah. All right. It seems that I've answered all the questions. Oh, still have suddenly. Kimberly said, so I got retrenched. Is it a good time to start investing? Why not? What has investing got to do with retrenchment? No. Yeah, why not? Right. Yeah, I don't think it's mutually exclusive. That is there a stigma to say people retrench cannot be investor? No. Many investors are people who are not working. Okay. Tian Liang is asking, I didn't get the promo code email. How? Okay, we'll reply you directly. Okay, didn't get the promo code for the VM, we reply you directly because I don't know what's your promo code also. They will have. Okay, the moderators, they will have. Dara is asking, do we have a hotline if you experience issue connecting the Zoom? We do have it for you to call Andrew and contact Andrew, right? Okay, yeah. So you can always contact Andrew, who is the course coordinator. All right, he's the program director for this program. All right, he will give you his contact, the email, and so on. Brand said Brand Club C can do investment. Okay, it's more about, have you gotten your brokerage account? If you have not, then probably they might have certain restrictions. Okay, they might have certain restrictions. All right, so you check with the different brokers. Different brokers have got different policies. Okay, so I cannot just one blanket say can or cannot. Because you might have your brokerage account open already, then you can still do. Why not? Okay. Oh, when will this video be ready? Tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon. Okay. Kimberly said, so far, do you have any fear as an investor? I fear more of dengue, COVID. Yeah, when people drive very fast than being an investor. Yeah, because my life is at stake. Yeah, I fear more than. If I'm an investor, I don't. Not really, because I do manage my money and I test it out before of course, it's like swimming. When you start to swim, you don't start jump into the deep pool. You don't dump in like 300K all at one shot, right? I will do 2K first lah. Yeah, lor. Yes, just like that lah. So other than that, no. I don't have. To me, the fear is, let's say if I make a mistake. So what if I make a mistake? I make a mistake. I click wrongly. Have I clicked wrongly before? Have. All right. Then let's say lose $200 because I click wrong button okay, or things like that. Then okay, then lose $200. I won't die what? You know? Yeah. So then I learned something that next time I don't do. It's a $200 cost of my mistake. Then I'll make better. Yeah. So that's what my experience is. Okay. So yeah, sorry, because I've got very bad experience of dengue. I was hospitalized, and then I had like the transfusion. Yeah, I was poked everywhere. Okay, yes, right. So that one more scary, I think. And Shu Xing is asking, what is the question is gone. Okay, so maybe someone answer. Casey is asking, I tried to add in the screener part before you said just now, but now cannot change it already. I only selected one and not Singapore Exchange. What can I do now? Singapore Exchange? Oh, can. I only selected one. Then can you have the other two? What? I will show you how to do the screener on 5th day. Okay? So 5th day, you see whether there's an issue. I'll show you how to do it, the screener on 5th day, day 5. Day 5, can? All right? Then you see whether it still works or not, Chinka said cannot trade now, must complete course first. Correct, complete first. Don't kanchong. All right. Lo is asking, I've downloaded the V app on the handphone. Okay. Can I still log in through the laptop? Of course. Of course. Okay. Even Think of Swim and Saxo all got laptop one. You got laptop interface, you got phone interface. I'm just showing you different types. All right. Jia said, I cannot remember if I keyed in VIC code in Saxo. How do I know? Ask Saxo. I think that's the best way, right? Yeah. Go to their chat. Just now I show you where's the chat, correct? There's question mark. And ask them. Can? Yeah, so that they can check for you. I mean, I can check my end. Junwei is asking, just wondering if I'm working for a particular company, can I buy its share as a retail or only buy certain, need to declare? It depends on the company policy, Junwei. Okay. Like for example, VIA, we are a listed company. So if our team members want to buy our own shares, they must declare one. Yes, they must declare. Okay, not that cannot buy, it's just they got to declare. Okay, and there's what we call a blackout period. For example, if our company financials is going to be out, they cannot buy. There's a blackout period for employees or what we call team members. Okay, so there's certain restriction because team members got certain information so there will be you go and check with your company policy. Okay, if it's your own company. Kester is asking, do I need to fund my Saxo account before trading, or should I make the payment once it's confirmed? Saxo is best that you do it before. I'm not sure the margin will they charge interest. Okay, I'm just worried about that. But you can always ask Saxo, what's the time frame? I normally, when I want to buy, I will bank in the money first. Then I just buy. I make things life as simple as possible. Anyway, I just want to buy already. So what's the issue? Okay, I play safe. I'm a very safe person, if you know. Okay. Yeah, Maybank Kim Eng, you can actually buy first, or those local broker buy ready, then they'll come up inside your bank account, right? Then you just do an internet transfer. Yes. Let's say my CIMB, I have CIMB account, UOB KN account, the local shares. Then they buy, I buy ready, then they will come into my account, right? Then it's a T+2 or T+3. Then click, then they will pay off. You can normally Saxo, I put in money first because I'm afraid they activate the margin just in case. I very can see. Okay. Vic is asking, to let Saxo know that I'm a V member, do I need to share with them anything like a number or code? They will definitely have you use the chat box, the question mark. So they will definitely know who you are because you are using the system. You log into the system already. Okay. Then after you say, I'm recommended by VIC, there's supposed to be a platinum rate. All right, so once I find 3K, please put me to the platinum rate. Like that. Oh, okay. They will give you when you put in the 3K. Lindy said, sorry, I missed the section when you explain the platinum rate. Is it cost for opening account there? No, no cost. It's just the cost of buying shares. Watch back the video, okay? Those who miss certain things, please watch back the video. All right. William is asking, what if I didn't apply for promo code for my VApp? Can someone help? Okay, we will reply you separately, William. Okay, someone is going to, our moderator will come and support you, huh? All right. Hotline. Could not find your contact. Okay, Andrew, maybe you give the hotline, okay? Yep. So Audrey, I put down there already. You may write into contact at VApp. All right, things like that, okay? So we are definitely there, and our reply is quite fast, okay? Okay, so is every Tuesday coaching a Zoom session? Yes, the answer is yes. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, now it's 10:30. Yes, that's why I said normally we will extend for like an hour or two, okay? Yeah, so today we extended for an hour. I don't want to keep it too long, okay? Because tomorrow many of you still need to work, and I want to make sure that you have enough rest so that you work and then you come back tomorrow fresh, because tomorrow's section very important. It start to analyze stocks. Okay, I don't want you, and tomorrow a lot of numbers. Okay, so I don't want you all to, oh, Pauline, you know, yesterday I slept about 12 midnight, 1 a.m. now, I cannot take it anymore. Okay, so let's leave those questions in some other days. Okay, so today you have a good sleep, and tomorrow you have the 精神 that means you are good enough to really look at all those numbers. Numbers sometimes can be very, okay, especially those who are not very number person. I don't want to scare you, but still, it's at night, ma. Like what today, some of you are already saying, oh, at night I'm very tired already after like 3 meetings in Zoom lah, don't know what lah. You know, now we are like literally jumping from one day can have 5 to 6 Zoom meetings, right? And then after that, you're like concussed already, okay? Okay. How long will the video be up? At least 3 to 4 months. Okay, 3 to 4 months. Because after 3 months, normally a lot of things change. Like, you know, after 3 months, will be end of the year already. End of the year, a lot of things change already. I need to remove some of the things that's outdated already. Okay, so in the 3 months, what you all need to learn, you all already learn. Cannot be after 3 months, you all still don't get it. Cannot be. Okay, Ken. So ladies and gentlemen, good night, everyone. Yes, have a good rest, because and make sure your VApp is ready. The brokerage account not ready yet, never mind, but VApp is ready, because tomorrow Eric, our trainer, will be sharing with you how to find stocks using VApp, how to calculate the numbers and so on. We will start with Singapore stocks, so you can start with Singapore exchange one, right? Okay, we will not go all the way, Hong Kong or whatever. No. We start with Singapore stocks, something that you all know. Then we calculate the number. What does that mean? What do they mean? We'll use one case which everybody understand one. Then we analyze accordingly. Okay, then after that, you all analyze more. Okay, so thank you very much. Those who don't have promo code, we will reply you directly. Okay, so now it's 10:30. Good night, everyone, and see you. I'll be back on day 5. Okay, bye-bye.